What's up, everybody, and welcome to Clown Live! This is an Amazon Live interactive shopping experience presented to you by ShoppingDragons. What up, y'all? I'm Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake. You can call me whatever you like. But today, we got some great products to take a look at. Some we've seen before, some new products I haven't showed before that I'm really excited to show you later today. Yeah, how's everybody doing? I forgot to pour myself a glass of water before we started the show, so let me do that real quick, okay? Yo, I set the old school way up. Remember when I had it in front of me for the first few streams? Oh, you guys can't see. Watch shut. Look, I got it all set up in front of me like this. Isn't this kind of like a better way to look at things? You get to see everything all at once. I'm going through some transitions with how I want to do the show and how I want it to look. And so yeah, I thought I'd go back to the single table mode today and see how that worked out for me. But soon, I think I'm going to flip the whole room around and I'm going to start filming behind the camera, right, into my living room. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be cool. I just used the last of my orange Tang. Tragic. There we go. Here we are. Oh, Obsbot, you were following me? Cool. That's cool. Can we go back to the wide shot? Thanks. All right, yo, I'm going to move slow today. I know I feel like I want to do the 20 products in 2 hours. And I know that I can, but I feel like I'm like rushing through it and only talking about the product in 5 minutes and not dedicating enough time to the chat. So today, I'm going to move the show a little bit slower. Whoops. Even if we go over 2 hours, it's not a big deal to me. I just want to see what we can accomplish on the show here. Is this on? Oh, I got to take it out of pairing mode. There we go. There we go. I feel like I'm running like on zero all of a sudden. I'm taking it mad slow, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get into some products here. We're going to talk about everything that's on the table that you see before you, and then we're going to go sit down at the computer, and we're going to take a look at some other stuff there. So let me see who's in the chat. We got 7 viewers hanging out with us right now. What up, Rover? Ready on my end. That's cool, man. Boston Butterfly, what's up? I hope that you're doing very well. Scott H. poured in the skull glass. It's the skull glass every day. It's the skull glass every day. Here we go. I don't have the skull glass in my carousel today, but it's skull glass every day. Every day. I love it. I do actually have a dinner cup over here that has not skulls on it, but you know, here, let's go wide and look at the products. Yeah, one table setup is so cool, right? Then we leave the middle open. I think the reason that I didn't do the big table for a while was I wanted to showcase just one product on the table at a time, right? And then I found that opening all of the boxes and everything was kind of like cluttery. But when I had the table in this setup previously, I was opening all of the boxes. Now I've learned that we can have a display with a lot of the stuff out, you know what I mean? So it makes it a little bit more efficient to talk about the products instead of opening every single box. It's really, really good. So I like the way this looks, but it's definitely going to change. I'm turning the room around soon. I think actually this weekend, we're going to change the whole living room, the way that it's set up. Anyway, I'm being repetitive, but yeah, we're going to change it, and it's going to look good, and it's going to be pretty fresh. It's going to be pretty fresh when I get the corner of the house, like this corner of the house. Anyway, whatever. You'll see it when it comes. Get excited for it because it's really happening, okay? Also, I see Becky in the chat. And hydrate. Yeah, I got my skull cup. I'm drinking from the skull of my enemies, okay? And it feels good. I see Samantha Guevara in the chat saying hello, what's up? Tang, the drink for clowns and astronauts. Listen, the drink for clowns is Faygo, but I don't drink a lot of soda pop. But I would. I would, but I don't. We don't bring it in because it's bad news. It's bad news. But we went to the bulk store. And we got this. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about things that I don't have in my carousel, but I mean, it's just juice. I don't think it should be a problem. But yo, banana flavor. I never seen banana flavor in the little pouches. This is the big bag with the sugar already mixed into it. Forget it. It makes a gallon. It suggests that you make a little less than a gallon, but even then, it's really sweet. So if you thin it out with a gallon, it's good. It's good. Hello, everybody saying hello. Hey, Bon, I hope that you're doing very well. Rover's in that chat hanging out with us tonight. He's going to handle, I think, the roll call and stuff like he's kind of been. People don't seem to be really expressing any issue with what he's been doing, running it. So if it's all the same for everybody that's in the chat now, I think we're just going to let Rover run the roll call tonight. It's been really efficient, I believe, at helping us get to the clown race at the end of the show. Yo, what is the clown race, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. Yo, right now over at shoppingdragons.com/win, you can enter to win a $5 Amazon gift card, and we're going to be giving that away at the end of the show today, at the end of this show. Maybe 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer than 2 hours, but we're going to be doing $5. Get entered, okay? It's going to be really sweet. Now, also what is awesome is that we're hosting another giveaway on Shopping Dragons, and that is at shoppingdragons.com/ wait, what is the website? It's a Dragon Blogger website. Sorry, it's a Dragon Blogger website. It's the Dragon Blogger website for the 300. Let me make this bigger here. dragonblogger.com/300 giveaway. It's two different websites. But I'm on the Dragon Blogger forum, and we're all Dragon Blogger tech and entertainment. But I'm looking for it to go by again so that I can say it properly, because it's important to do that so that you can get to the right website. But if you don't want to listen to me, they are going to be scrolling down through the screen here, and we are hosting giveaways, okay? We're doing that $5 boy that I just told you about, and we got a $300 gift card giveaway that we're doing. It's more accurately 3 $100 gift cards that are for Amazon or cash to your PayPal. So if you're not entered in that, it's the next one. It's right here. Check this one out. $300 giveaway here, dragonblogger.com/300 giveaway. That's the URL. So hit up that URL, enter for the $300 giveaway. There's the ability to get entries every day on that form. Okay, so go check that out. And really exciting. Let's do, and we got the follower check. It was 17, I was going to say 61. 1766 now. We started with 1763. So we're smashing the goal to A-lister. We're around like 230-something followers left over. So I've never been good at single-digit math. Forgive me, okay? But with that established, definitely we're getting the ability to hit those 2,000 followers to apply for A-lister, and that's going to be a really awesome milestone to achieve. Justin worked really hard to get this channel to where it is before I came in and started streaming on it, and to be able to be on a team where we can push to achieve that goal together is a really, really humble feeling. It's really validating as well. So if you're new here, hit that follow button, okay? If you aren't new here, go tell somebody new to come and follow, okay? Because you know what we're trying to do here if you've been here before. Okay, so but with that, we're going to talk about the first. Oh, we got this huge. Okay, Julissa, how do we enter? The $300 one I just explained. It's just scrolling by at the bottom of the screen here in a second or two. But it's Shopping Dragon. Dang it! I'm so used to saying the Shopping Dragon website. Okay, pardon me. It is dragonblogger.com/300 giveaway. Okay, so check that out. It's going to be flying by right after this URL. So check that out. Get entered. Rover, I see you handling that roll call stuff. So thank you for that. And without further ado, let's take a look at the first product that I got in my carousel here today. And that is going to be the Eufy Home Vac H30. Now I kind of got the box a little bit buried. Maybe I didn't plan out my carousel very well, but we can see the box here. Nice box. It's got some really nice holographic aesthetic on it. But yeah, the Eufy Home Vac H30 is awesome because it's really lightweight. It's less than 2 pounds, and it has a power head on it. I think I can safely put my drink here. Okay. So yeah, what am I telling you? I'm telling you that the Eufy Home Vac H30 is awesome. It's got a really powerful suction built into this little package that is offered to you in 2 different power modes, the max mode and the econo mode. And when the H30 is fully charged, it sits, you can drop it in this base, and that is the base that is also like the base or the cradle. It charges the HVAC, okay? And when you pull it off, on a full charge, you can get up to 20 minutes of clean time with this little handheld vacuum. And it's really easy to remove the battery. Just pull simply out of the back with a couple of simple to squeeze in buttons that hold it into place, so that if you do run out of power and you have an additional battery, which is not included in this, you know, you can keep cleaning if you need to. The power head is really cool. It's got a really useful. It doesn't seem like it would be because, oh, let's go a little back here. It doesn't seem like it would be because it's so small. It doesn't seem like it would be efficient because it's so small, but it really is. Like, it does a really good job at agitating the carpet here at the house if we need to just grab a little small thing. It's good for getting clean your car mats and anywhere that you need to get clean. The power head is just going to offer you that extra layer of like agitation to really get your surface clean compared to not agitating it, I guess. Okay, so the power head, though, it pulls off really easy. It just has 2 leads on it, and it's designed to sit in the base. But I'll tell you, I have a problem getting it sitting in the base. Here, look at this. Look at this table shot. I have a problem getting my power head to sit into the base, okay? So we line it up properly here, but these don't seem like they have... I mean, I guess that's it. Maybe I just don't do it the right way all the time. But see, I just feel like it has the ability to be very loose. I feel that when we put the power head in the base, I have an issue like getting it lined up and making it feel secure. That could just be a me issue. Like, clearly it sits in here, so I don't know. But when I store it, I usually just keep my power head attached to it anyway, because the power head really is it's really the shining star of the HVAC. Now, not only do you get this power head, but you can have a solid plastic extension that also plugs in just by force. You don't have to use any buttons or anything. It's held in by friction. And in addition to having the hard plastic extension, it also has a brush on it that is retractable. And it's completely removable. So if you don't even want it on there, you can take it off. Really simple to do. So it's going to help you reach places that you can't reach. Being less than 2 pounds, you can do a lot of the corners, between your walls and your ceilings, and it's not going to be like very problematic in regards to fatigue. Okay. Now the base that is sitting here, the base that here, excuse me. Let's go like this. Just new camera angles tonight. Pardon me. Okay, the base that the H30 sits on, it's really cool too, because not only does it facilitate holding the extension and the power head, but also it's what charges the vacuum, and it has these little mounts on the back, so you can screw it to the wall if you need to and lift it up and remove it easily if you need to. So really simple to mount on the wall, but a really sturdy base. Like, it doesn't want to tip over. And then a couple other quick things I'll tell you today about the Eufy H30 is that you can just remove it. Here, let's take this extension off for a second. And we can remove the dust canister. I know I'm far back here, but we can remove the dust canister with a simple button that is just located under my thumb. And it really just makes the dust canister come off the track super easy. It's just a simple lock, right? And then you can untwist the filter, which is washable, and then replace the filter. Super, super easy to take apart, super easy to put back together. It's got a really strong suction that in both max and eco mode that is going to get the job that you want done. If you just need to clean up some small stuff. So this is the Eufy HVAC. This is the Eufy Home Vac H30, and today that's available for $129.99. So that's still on sale. It's been on sale. So make sure if you haven't pulled the trigger on that yet, you consider it now. It's 28% off from its regular $180 price point. So that's the Home Vac H30. Hey Ed, Jalissa, what's up? What's up, Ed? I hope that you're doing very well. What's up, Angelica? I hope also that you're doing very well. Hello, Stargazer. Welcome to Clown Live. I'm feeling a little calm live today. Trying to keep it down, not move as fast as I have been on the previous shows because I've been trying to hit that goal of 20 and 2, but slowing it down a little bit today. What up, man? What up, Bart? Not much, man. We're just chilling out here. What's up, Lee Anthony? Rock on to you, brother. Thanks for coming out and watching the show. If you haven't yet, Lee, please consider hitting that follow button. We're trying to get to 2,000 followers, and we're very, very close. So your follow would be extremely helpful. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, we're just chilling out here, though, Bart. We're hanging out. We're going to talk about the Tri-Bit radio over here in just a second. But I set up everything on the table today. What do you think about this setup? I'm going to change this setup too soon, but wanted to go back to the old school way today, how the first few shows looked, and see how that played out. Okay, so this is going to be the Tri-Bit wireless home radio. That's this box over here, okay? It's Tri-Bit home wireless home speaker. What do they call it? Wireless home speaker. Now, this is the Tri-Bit home wireless home speaker. Okay, that's this bad boy right here. This is what we're looking at. And this is a really fun alarm clock speaker that has a micro SD card built into it, a micro SD card reader built into it. Let's take a look at the back of the unit first, really, because that's where a lot of the magic happens. So here. So we've got a micro SD card slot reader here that you can read music off of through this alarm clock. Also, it has an audio in jack that is a standard 3.5 millimeter jack. And this also doubles as an FM antenna input, which is included in the box. I've got it right here. It's just a really simple wire that has a headphone jack on it, but it's not headphones. It just goes to nothing. The end is somewhere at the end. The end is at the end. But yeah, it just goes to nothing. It's just a nice little copper antenna. Plugs in really easy right there. And also, you're going to have to plug it into the wall. So, well, Tri-Bit does advertise that this is a wireless home speaker. It does need power. You have to have it plugged into the wall. Okay, another couple of cool features that are on this radio are that you have here a USB-C charge that is, I think, 5 volts, 2 amps out. So you can USB-C charge your phone or whatever you need to get out of USB-C power out. And then right behind it, covered by a little plastic cover, is another USB-A port that puts out 5 volts, like 1 amp. So you can charge your phone. I think it's 5 volts, 1 amp. I tried to read it the other day, but my eyes, output 5 volts, 2 amps. Okay, so the USB-C is 5 volts, 3 amps. The USB-C here that is exposed is 5 volts, 3 amps. And then behind this little, there's a little plug here, like I'm saying, that covers a full USB-A sized port, and that's putting out 5 volts, 2 amps. So both of them are going to be good to charge your device. Now, I really like the way that this device feels in my hands. It's got a fabric on the front of it. And on the back of it as well. So it's pretty symmetrical looking. And what's really nice about this is that, like, if you rub on the fabric a little bit, like it's not loose, it's adhered to the plastic body very well. Even where the speaker holes you would assume are located, it doesn't like push in. So I really like that it feels really sturdy. And you get 3 different light modes. Now, I know I say this every show because it's true. My OBSBot Tiny 4K, it just doesn't have the sensor that I need it to really, really showcase the beautiful rainbow chasing gradient light that is included with the tri-bit, between the 2 halves of the alarm clock. And this alarm clock doesn't separate. It's a really nice plastic RGB lighting that is in between. You get a few different light modes with this. You can get, I gotta always switch things here. I'm always pressing buttons that are, there we go. So you get 3 different light modes with the tri-bit. You're gonna have off, which is not a light mode, but I guess it is. And then you have a really soft kind of a white light here that you see. And then when we press it again, we get a slow rainbow chasing light. And I wish that I could really showcase this. I'm going to get a different camera set up on the show really soon, and we're going to take a close look at how really vibrant the colors are here. They're vibrant colors that don't put out a lot of lumens, so you're not bothered by the light. It's just a really beautiful aesthetic. And not only do you get this slow rainbow chaser option, but you also get like a faster rainbow chasing option that when you're playing music does have also a strobing effect, but it's not through a microphone. It must be through like the software built in. Okay, so also with the tri-bit, the whole ring around the clock is going to be all of your controls ranging from you have a snooze button at the top. If we're looking at like a clock face, for simple reference, at noon, it's going to be your sleep snooze button. And then at 1 o'clock, you're going to be able to choose your sources. You have light functions here. And then on each side, you're going to have like scanning buttons, as well as volume control buttons and a menu select button. When you plug this tri-bit in initially, it's going to try to want to pair with something. It goes into pairing mode with Bluetooth, and that's the first function that it goes into. But it's really easy just to set the time and then hit the source button to select the different sources that you want. These have really they're not buttons that you press. They're really like where's the light button? When we press the buttons, it's just like a tap. You just tap it. It doesn't click or anything. Like if I repeatedly push it, I have to take my finger off to do that. To change the light. So it's a really, really nice, and it's really loud too. Today we're not going to do loud noises on the show. We're going to skip a few loud noises on the show today. But if you've been on the show before, this tri-bit wireless home speaker is extremely loud. It ranges in a volume range from 1 to 16. I recognize this. Okay, I recognize that maybe everybody. Let me zoom in on this one. Let's get over here. Listen. Okay. Everything has a standard. Everything has a standard. You know what doesn't have a standard? Volume controls. Volume controls don't have a standard. They range wildly. And I just wish that, I don't wish for anything. It doesn't frustrate me that much, but, for lack of a better term, I just wish that everybody was taught and understood the standard of decibels. I don't understand decibels. Don't track me. I don't understand decibels. I don't, okay? But I wish everybody did. Like we all have our own standard measurements, mathematics, whatever we're taught. I wish we were all taught decibels, and then that all volumes universally could be measured in decibels, and we all understood it. Because the tri-bit, it only goes up to volume 16, but volume 16 is so loud that like it shakes in your hand when you're holding this alarm clock. So I'm not trying to discredit that the alarm clock only goes to 16. I'm just saying we don't know how many decibels 16 is, and I wish everything was in decibels so we all knew. I don't think that's unreasonable, chat. Would you think that that's unreasonable to say that? But anyway, the tri-bit wireless home speaker, it's a really, really awesome, fun little speaker. It makes a great gift. Today it's $89.99, and I don't know if there's a coupon on this or not. I don't have any notes indicating that there is a coupon on this today, so I think it's full price. And yeah, so that's the tri-bit wireless home speaker. Now, if you're not into this speaker, you know what I'm saying, at least consider clicking through the carousel and checking out the store, because there may be something in the tri-bit store that you're into. They make all types of things like headphones and these alarm clocks, among other products. Okay, so definitely check them out. And yeah, that's tri-bit. So let's put this Rainbow Boy back on. It also has built-in sound effects like rain noises and bird noises, which are really fun. Okay, so that's the try bit. Let's take a look at the chat. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at this chat and trying to catch up. I'm gonna think, like I keep promoting today, things are gonna change here, and hopefully soon I'll have some bigger thing. I just need you guys at eye level. So when I'm talking outward, I'm talking outward, to the camera, and I have no audience in front of me. It's just a bunch of empty couches and chairs, and by a bunch I mean one couch and one chair. But yeah. I don't have an audience, so I wish I had you guys right in front of me so that I could see the comments in real time. This will happen. This will happen. I mark my word, okay? But yeah, whatever. It is what it is today. What's up, Hefe? I hope that you're doing very well. Lee Anthony, 5 minutes ago, oh, I could really use that. What were we talking about? We only talked about 2 products, the alarm clock or the vacuum. And yeah, I really like the vacuum. And if you're looking for an alarm clock, I like this one because it has so much different ways to connect to it, like the SD card slot, the line in, the FM radio, the noises that are built into it, and you can Bluetooth to it. So you get at least a half a dozen ways to enjoy the Tri-Bit wireless home speaker. Blake, you need to put batteries in your clock on the wall? No, I don't. No, I don't, because you know what time it is, Rover? Hey, Rising Sun, I hope that you're doing very well. I'm just taking it easy tonight, a little quieter and a little slower than I normally do. Very nice item. Thank you, Boston Butterfly. What's up, Bill? I hope that you're doing great. I saw you in the chat on another stream last night, and then I fell asleep. But I hope that you're doing very well. The alarm clock, Lee Anthony. Yeah, it's really nice. I like the light. I like the light on it. And like I said, I like that I like everything actually about it. The more that I talk about it, the more I like it. I like that it's covered. We'll talk about it again. I'm not doing nothing tonight. Mima might come home early from work. So if she does, she's going to be storming right through the door right here. And there's no room for her to move around with the big table set up today. So hopefully she doesn't come home from work, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, Lee, Anthony, the alarm clock is really nice. Voice sounds tired. Let me drink some water. I don't feel tired. I feel really good, and I feel good. I feel energetic. I could do the show. I could go wild man on the show if you want. If you want me to do 5-minute products, let me know. We can go hard in the paint on the products. I just thought I was going to slow it down a little bit tonight, but no, I'm good to go. It's not. I just thought I'd slow it down. But yeah, Lee. Well, hey, Paul Nye, Paulie Nee. Hey, Paulie, what up? Thanks for following Shopping Dragons. Since you're new here, check out the websites that are just scrolling at the bottom of the screen and get entered for a $5 Amazon gift card today. And also go get entered for that $100 Amazon gift card or $100 PayPal cash payout giveaway. We're doing a $300 giveaway. So 3 individual $100 cash winners. And that's running for a couple weeks, like 2 more weeks. I think you have like maybe 12 or 11 days left on that. So definitely go check that out. Get entered and go enter for the $5 gift card at shoppingdragons.com/win. And then come back here, hang out with us at the end of the show when we're done looking at products. And we'll have a clown race and give away some free money. Okay. So thanks for joining, Paulie. I hope you enjoy yourself and keep it slow. You're good. Okay, Rising. I'll go a little slow. Mic sounds far away. It's this far away. My mic is this far away. Do you think I need to increase my gain? I generally don't touch my gain button when I'm live because I don't have a monitor and I don't want to destroy the way that the show sounds. But yeah, Lee, definitely. While we're taking it mad slow today, the Tri-Bit is really cool. Like I said, I like how it's got, I'll go over the whole thing again. I like how it's covered in the fabric. I like how it has at least a half a dozen different ways to give you some type of audio, that the alarm clock is offered in 12 and 24-hour mode, and that it has the USB-C and the regular USB port on the side to charge devices. Now, I'll tell you this, okay? I've never charged a device with the Tri-Bit wireless home speaker. So I don't know if you can charge 2 devices at the same time. Honestly, I wouldn't see why not. You know what I mean? But yeah, USB-C at 5 volts, 2 amps out, and a USB-A at 5 volts, 3 amps, or reverse that. But a single amp isn't really a big deal. This is going to charge your cell phone, you know, or your MP3 player or whatever. So yeah, check out the Tri-Bit. I really like this. I like the light too. And it does have a strobe. I have it on the fast rainbow flashing mode right now, but it does strobe white when you're playing the radio and whatnot. It's really cool. Okay, sounds fine. Thanks. Sounds good. Thanks, Becky. Never mind. Okay. Thanks for the giveaway stuff. Sounds okay. Okay, great. Well, let's move on to the next product then. And this is one that I really like. Where do I got it hidden around here? We're going to take a look at products. Well, we can move this box. Kind of being a little more dynamic today with this setup. I don't know what's where. Now I got to grab what. But yeah, okay, so this is going to be the V-Pod Deluxe, and this is a EMS TENS unit that is made by Massage Therapy Concepts. These guys are cool because they make this really great product that I'm going to show you here now. And when you buy this V-Pod Deluxe TENS EMS unit, you're going to get this, excuse me, pardon me. Let me turn it up just a little bit, okay? Let me turn it up just a little bit. We're going to turn it up just a little bit. Okay. With the Massage Therapy Concepts EMS and TENS unit, you're going to get 2 small pads that are included in the box. I've already got a pod attached to one of these pads, and that's great. These pads are actually the electrodes that you apply to your skin. So they're really easy. Oh, sorry about my mic. They're really easy to pull off this plastic storage disc that is branded and included with the unit. And you can put them wherever you want on your body, whether it's on your arm or on your shoulder or on your legs. But these are really good for helping manage pain. Like, I got a little arthritis in my shoulder, and so I like to wear these. They really help me feel a lot better. Now, the V-Pod is cool the V-Pod is unique compared to other EMS and TENS units because it is wireless, and that's what this boy is right here. Like, I got another one. When you buy the EMS, when you buy this electronic muscle stimulation unit, the V-Pod, okay, you get 2 pods. You get 2 pods, and these 2 devices can be run on the same app that you can download for free from the iOS or Google Play Store. Yeah, and they're really, really easy to use. You can press the button once to turn it on, and when you do that, the light flashes blue to indicate that it's on and in pairing mode. And I don't have my phone with me. I haven't done a demo. Oh, I do have my phone with me. I got my phone with me. Oh, my phone's dead. Great. My phone's dead, so we'll do a demo of V-Pod another time. But I'm just saying, when you press the button and turn it on, it flashes blue and indicates that it's in pairing mode and ready to pair. And when you download that free app, which you need to operate these pods themselves, they instantly pair. As long as your Bluetooth is on your phone, or whatever device you're using with the app, as long as the Bluetooth's on, they instantly pair. And it's like, do you want to pair? Yes. Okay, paired, confirm. And then you're in the app. Now, once you get into the app, okay, you have 24 different EMS, TENS, and NEMS options to help manage pain or fatigue that you may be experiencing. Now, these aren't just good at managing pain, okay? They're also good at offering you that like relaxation after like a good workout. A lot of people that work out use these for that. Now, I don't do it for that. I do it for pain in my shoulder and in my lower. I got a bad back. Okay, but I'm just saying these are really cool. You know, the pods are wireless. They're easy to use, and they work. They work really good, and they're better than other EMS units that I've used, because all the other ones that I've used have really small pads and not big electrode pads like this. Now, another thing that's important about this is when you buy the Massage Therapy Concepts V-Pod Deluxe, you do get the 2 pads that I've been showing you here, 2 small pads, and you also get 1 big pad. Now, I haven't opened my big pad, but here, let me go like this. Let me line this up. So, I mean, yeah, you can see what's not reflective. That's the small pad, and I've got them lined up at the same edge. So, it's just a little bit bigger. It's just a little bit bigger here. And I haven't had to use the big ones myself, but these small electrodes, they've been really awesome. Now, these electrodes, they come pre-gelled, and they do wear out eventually. They'll stop sticking, and you can promote a little readhesion with these before having to replace them by, when not in use, putting a little bit of water on the pad. That'll help reapply will help the readhesion of these gelled pads stick back to your skin. I love the V-Pod Deluxe. I love that it has 2 pods. I love that I can control both of those pods from the same app. I love that there's 24 different options for I call it pain management, but like I said, you can use it after a workout. I use it for pain management. So I love that there's 24 different settings for pain management within the app, and that each of those different settings has 20 different intensity levels. So a lot of great options to get you into feeling the way that you want, in regard to pain management or maybe fatigue relief after a good workout. V-Pod Deluxe is available today for $189, and they don't just offer these little bow tie shaped pads like this, the 2 small pads and the 1 large pad that are included when you buy the device. They also have one that like goes on your abs. So like I said, good for workouts and stuff. And they also have ones that go on your feet where you just take 1 small pod. I've got the pod in the included storage bag that does hold both pods and zip up. But 1 pod on 1 big mat that you just put your feet on, and then it gives you that EMS in your feet. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? And there's a few other different types of pads that are in the Massage Therapy Concepts V-Pod line. So if you're interested in pain management or feeling better after a workout or helping like relax you a little bit after a workout, consider the Massage Therapy Concepts V-Pod Deluxe. I love this thing. I can't. I could talk about this for 2 hours. Oh, dude, force of habit. I took the thing and I went to turn around to put it on the table behind me. We don't do that here now, okay? We don't do that here. Let's get this a little cleaned up a little better. And let's swap them out. Let's swap these out because that's how it's going to be later, isn't it? All right, cool. Let's go to the wide shot and let's take a look at this little chat that we got going on here. Oh, what unplugged and plugged in? Can y'all hear me? Oh man, can y'all hear me right now? Something's unplugging and plugging back in. Yeah, my USB sounds fine. Okay, thank you. Something's unplugging and plugging back in. I got to make sure that the show's functioning properly. I'm moving slow tonight. Oh, I really got to squeeze through the set today. Excuse me for just a second here. Well, I'm going to assume that everything is functioning normally. I'm going to assume everything's functioning normally, and if it's not, then let me know, okay? Thanks for letting me know y'all can still hear me. Yo, all that text on the screen looked crazy for me. Yeah, nope, did not work the way I want it. Yeah, I'm looking at it trying to decipher the preset, and I'm like, what? But yeah, right now we're doing shows here on Clown Live. This is what Rover's saying 4 minutes ago. We're doing shows here on Shopping Dragons. This show here, Clown Live, we're doing this show every Tuesday night and Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the time that we go live. And I've been trying to reach a goal of going for about 2 hours, and seems like about 2.5 hours is where I'm like getting at, and that's not bad. So a little more time to shave off that speed run. But today, like I said a couple times, just taking it real slow, not in a big rush to get anything done today. So yeah, what's up, Jennifer Lude? I hope that you're doing very well 2 minutes ago. And everybody letting me know my sound sounds good. I appreciate that now. Nice 237. It's less than that now. Less than that. 1766. Oh, whoops, wrong scroll. 1766. 1767. So we're getting there. We're getting there. The number that scrolls at the bottom of the page on the show, that's what it is at the beginning of the show. I update it manually right before I start at the beginning of every show. So whatever it says now is not accurate because we're at 1767, baby. Okay, let's go back here. And yeah, let's talk about the next product here that I got. That's going to be the Noco. We can move the Noco forward a little bit. Let's move these boxes. Yeah. Cool. Hey, yo, I love this thing. I love this product right here, and I want to talk to you about it, and so I'm going to do it because, dang it, it's my show, and that's what I'm here to do. Okay. This is the Noco Genius. Here, let me lean forward and talk a little quieter because I'm leaning closer to the mic. This is the Noco Genius 2x2 4-amp battery charger, and this is a really cool battery charger because it's actually two amp power banks that are built into one charger, and you can see that there's 2 leads that come off this charger, and they both have their own proprietary ends that include these dust caps. This is where the dust cap is on. It's kind of, there you go. This is with the dust cap on, and then you can see with the dust cap removed, it is a red plastic lead. So you can know when your caps are off, which I think is really helpful if you're wanting to maintain your leads. Okay, let's stand up now. Because bending over the table, I feel like I'm at a weird test, when I'm bent over the table like that. But okay, so like I was saying, this is the Noco Genius 2x2, and it is 2 4-amp battery banks, and it does have these proprietary leads that come off it. And what's great about this is that you can charge 2 batteries at the same time, and they don't have to be the same type of battery. They can be 2 different chemical makeups of battery, and the Genius is going to know that before it starts putting out a charge, which is a really handy safeguard feature because this won't start actually putting out that charge until it determines what battery is connected to it. And that's cool because you don't have to worry about crisscrossing your wires. You know what I mean? The Genius won't put that charge out right away like maybe some older, larger battery chargers do. Now, like I said, this charges 2 different chemicals. This can charge 2 different batteries at the same time. This will charge 12-volt lithium batteries. This will charge 12-volt AGM batteries, as well as 12-volt lead acid batteries. There's also a feature on here that allows you to charge 6-volt batteries, okay? And I really like that feature because it just opens up so many different options. You're not just stuck with one type of battery that you can charge with one big charger. You get all these different options, and that's, again, what I really, really enjoy about the Noco Genius, even if it was just one 2-amp battery bank, which, by the way, if you click through the store right now and take a look at the Noco store, there's a lot of different types of battery chargers. This is 2 2-amp banks. They make 1 1-amp bank. They make a 2x4, 4 2-amp banks, and they make all different types of amperages and banks built within the same device. And for the most part, all of these devices, but specifically this one here, is IP6 weather resistant. So you can get this a little bit wet and a little bit dirty in the shop, and it's not going to be a big deal. I love that it has these proprietary connectors because it ensures a good connection. It ensures a good connection when you attach the alligator clips. And these alligator clips are on a really short lead. Look, here's a quick stop in the promo. Okay, so here's one thing about my leads. Every time I talk about my leads, they're getting split farther and farther apart. And that's not necessarily a problem, but this is the only amount of section that I have left that is not split all the way down to the cap. So I think I might get a little bit of black tape just to prevent the splitting. I'm not really certain of a more efficient way to do that. So if you see me promo this in the future, I've gotten a lot of great use out of this product and I've had it for multiple years. But yeah, definitely using it a lot over the years, and especially using it. I only use it a little bit when I'm using it at home. Me manipulating these cables has increased, tenfold because I'm always showing it on the show, right? But yeah, short leads that are fused on the positive end with a 5 amp fuse. So these are really good, but they're really short because you can remove the alligator clip from the lead by this screw that is connecting this eyelet to the really, really easy to open but really good grip alligator clips. And once you do that, expose the eyelet, you can mount this short cable in a more permanent solution, or a more permanent fashion, I should say, to your battery. So if you have like a toy, or if you have like a truck that needs your battery charged all the time or whatever, you can tuck these away and permanently mount the leads to your battery, and that can be helpful in some situations. All right, but and then that's why the lead is so short. Here's what I want to show you. That's why the lead is so short. But in the box, not only are you going to get 2 alligator clips, you're going to get 2 sets of alligator clips because this has 2 banks. But you also get these 10-foot extensions that also have these proprietary ends that have the dust-proof caps. So it's a whole like environment of cables, right? But this is the cable. Folded in half from thumb to thumb. So yeah, like 10 feet is a really long cable. I know you can't see this. I mean, I can't see it from the monitor that I view the show on, but trust me, we out here, bud. You know what I'm saying? You get 10 feet, and also you can plug this into an extension cord if you need to have it out in the field. So everything is really, really dope about the Noco Genius 2x2. And there's a few things that I haven't told you about, but maybe in the interest of time, we'll move on. And while I'm just moving these boxes back, I'll tell you about it anyway. Before I put the box back, though, the Noco Genius is available today for $99.95. So $100 for a really great product. And like I said, if the this is not jumpers. This is not jumpers. This is not a boosting pack. This doesn't jump. It only charges. But if you click through the store, click through our carousel and go to the store, you can see that they do offer boost packs that jump your vehicles in all ranges of sizes. Okay, so they have a lot of options to charge your batteries. Check them out. Okay, that's the Noco Genius 2x2. I really, really like this product a lot. I don't know. On the table of products that I'm showing you today, I'd say probably I'm using the OBSBot the most right now to bring you the show. It's right here. But outside of the camera, I was going to say I'm probably using the V-Pod and then the Genius in that order, in frequency. Okay, let's put this back on the table here. And let's put these cables down in the front. You guys get to hang out in the front. I'll put this bad boy back here. Jump packs have saved my rear a few times. I've never owned a jump pack, but I know that if I did own one, I would want it to be a Noco product because I've been so satisfied with this brand that at this time, it feels right to, how you like what you like, so you get what you like, and then, sometimes you take a chance and it's not what it panned out to be. You don't have to take that chance with Noco because you can be rest assured from the sound of my voice, okay, and the words that are coming out of my mouth, if you choose Noco Genius, any Noco product, but these Genius line of chargers are awesome. And my homie had a boost pack. I never had a Genius boost pack. My homeboy had one, and we used it for like recreational vehicles, and we used it for his truck. So they are really good. But I haven't been with him where it saved my rear. You know what I'm saying? But he does have one, and I have used it. I don't have extended experience with it, and that's not what I have in my carousel now. I got the Noco Genius 2x2, and definitely click through the store and check out these battery charging products, okay? All right, so yes, testing again, next show. It looks good on my end. Probably looks good on yours. Hey, what's up, Robin Luker? I hope that you're having a wonderful evening. I know that was 6 minutes ago. If you're still here enjoying the show, thanks for hanging out for an extended period of time with us. We're just doing our thing tonight, taking it slow, not worried about hitting that 2-hour mark. And yeah, we're going to talk about the Ninja blender now, which I have precariously resting over here. I got to maybe get some shelves, but like I'm saying, I'm going to change the way that the show looks and feels really soon, I think. And when that happens, then we can revisit how we show things to people. Okay, but yeah, let me move all this plastic out here and talk to you about it. That's the big boy, and then that's the small boy, and that looks good like that. Okay, yo, look at this. This is the Ninja something QB 1004 blender. Probably it also says mixer and whatnot. I can't see the whole product name on my thing. But this is my Ninja blender, and it dominates. I love the Ninja blender. This is the blender right here. It's got a handheld motor that has like a groove in it, you know, so that when you put it on your top for your 48-ounce pitcher or your 16-ounce chopper dish. Let's move this out of the way. It can only go on one way, and it can only operate one way. The big silver button is going to be your power button. Let's go like this. Boom, boom, boom. Here, we'll do one more. The big silver button on the top is your power button. That's what gets the people going, okay? When you press the button, that's what's going to engage the blades that spin inside the pitcher, and we're going to take a look at that down here at a frame in a second. This is really lightweight. It's a nice little electric motor. We use this for making pretty much smoothies, you know. That's what we use ours for very, very often. And maybe one day I'll give you a smoothie demo, but that demo is not today, okay? Now, like I said, really easy. There's no locking mechanism on the blender. It just sits in place and is held in place by gravity, but it does have that proprietary notch, and that can only line up one certain way. Now, let me reset. Oh my goodness, butterfingers, huh? Jeez Louise. Okay, there's the motor though between the two pieces, and here's an example of the lid for the 16-ounce chopper, and you can see down maybe there you can see down here where this piece of plastic is. That's the guide that is putting the motor into place. So there's just a little tiny little button, you know, that little white spot is the button that is going to engage the power. But yeah, so you know, we put the lid on the chopper. Really easy. Hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, so there's also like a little way to line up the dish as well. Let me see if I can really showcase that to you real quick. So the lid is proprietary in the top with the thing to engage the motor. It's got a nice seal around it here. That's what this white piece is. That's the seal that prevents leaks from coming out of the container here this way. And then, yeah, see this notch? See this notch right here? The notch... It's just different varying light color on the thing. The notch actually lines up with notches that are built into the inside of the dish here. So you can't just plop this down any way you want. It does kind of have like a designated way to go in. And then once you put it on, you can't put the lid on any other way. It won't seat. It won't seat if you put it on incorrectly. But once you do put it on properly, then it's just as simple as dropping your motor on, hitting your button to chop, and it's really good. It serves its purpose. We make hummus. We make hummus with this little 16-ounce dish all the time. Well, okay, say all the time. I was making it all the time. Now I kind of like am sleeping on making hummus, which is a bad idea because the hummus is so good. But what's cool about the 16-ounce chopper is that it does have this double blade included with it. Okay, I want to be careful of my hands here while I'm looking. I'm not looking at my hands. I'm looking at the TV. So let me make sure I'm looking at my hands. And when I'm telling you that you do have a double blade included with the 16. There you go. So you get this double blade included with the 16-ounce chopper, but it's really, really easy to pull this blade off and have just a single blade that sits at the bottom of the 16-ounce chopping bowl. And that's cool. But if you want to smooth things up or really make sure that you're getting all of your making sure that it's getting cleaned, chopped very well, you can put this into place and then just turn it back and it locks into place. And then drop that back into your bowl. Very, very simple demo, right? Now the exact same rules apply for the pitcher. Okay, it's just a bigger pitcher lid, and it does have a hole in the top. That the gear pokes out of. Now, okay, with the pitcher, I kind of flip-flop it here, but real quick with the pitcher, you get the 3 blades, and these blades are fixed. You're not going to be able to remove one of these blades out of the blender the way that you can with the 16-ounce chopper. You're stuck with the 3-blade option, okay, in your blender. But now what's great about this blender lid is it does have the flip up, so you can keep your lid on and have a pitcher that functions very well, as well as has a kind of like a spill-proof lid, even though there's a hole in the lid up here. Now, really quickly, the last thing that I want to show you about both of these products today is that when you're done with the motor, you can remove the pitcher lid or the chopping bowl lid, and we can set these aside. And each of these, both the pitcher and the bowl, are going to come with snap-on lids, right? So you can keep your smooth. Oh wait, sorry. You want to make sure that you're going to remove. Natural habit. I tapped it out even though it's not wet. You don't want to make sure that you remove the blade, okay, before you put your lid on. Let's see. Is there something I'm doing incorrectly? I don't believe so. I don't believe I'm doing it incorrectly at all. Let's see. Put this toward the pitcher. Is there a way that this lines up? All the other ones probably did. See a couple of notches here. I mean, it is just putting a lid on a dish. Oh, there's the notches. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, yeah, there is. So I realized you couldn't see me while I was figuring that out. But yeah, I'll show you anyway. Look, it does sit really good and flat on top once you figure out how to put it on. Now, it does look like just a round, solid thing, a lid, but there are really, really, really tiny little notches right under my finger. I don't even think that we can show them on the show. They're so small. They're right under my finger here, and they do line up with little tabs that are kind of sitting at the top of the dish. So another way to line this up, really, I think, is just to see that it goes in the front. Yes, right? Snapping a lid on took a little bit longer than I expected, but what's great about the lid is that once you get it on, you know it's on. You know that it's on. So this is the Ninja blender kit. Now check this out, okay? Another really cool thing that you should know is that today this kit is $57.09, but okay, I'm only showing you the 48-ounce pitcher and the 16-ounce chopping dish. If you click through the carousel and add this to your cart today, this comes with a smaller pitcher as well. So for $60, you get 3 products, and they have all the lids, all the chopping blades, and everything that you need to make smoothies and to blend stuff. And this is not so bad at making ice either, but I use really small ice in my house. I don't have big ice, so you might want to be aware of that, okay? Okay, so that's going to be the Ninja blender. Really awesome blender here. Like I said, we use it for a lot of smoothies and we use it for a lot of hummus. We don't put the lid on it because we drink everything that we're making in this 48-ounce pitcher in like one serving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Really, really fun device. Really good for parties. And yeah, anything else? Anything else that you need to make drinks about or foods? Ninja's got you. All right, let's put these things back together here. Really, really easy to put together. Let's do this, okay? There we go. Cool. Let's drink some water and then take a look at the chat. I have one. I have to be careful with the blades. Yeah, the blades are really sharp and they do spin, so be careful around them, absolutely. And yeah, when I'm holding them for the show down here, I'm looking over here at the monitor instead of down here at my hands. I've got to be very careful. Dangerous kitchen tools. You know, it's not that they're dangerous. You just have to exercise appropriate safety protocols. You know what I mean? And then, you know, you can mitigate risk by being safe. Hey, Island Girl started following. What's up, Island Girl? Thanks for coming around. I know you're used to being in the shows, so check out the websites and go get entered into the giveaway. We're going to do $5 here on the show today, okay? Have you tried to chop meat in it? I don't think that I would chop meat in this. The blades probably... I mean... if... I'm not going to make like a pate or a burger or anything that I think that, like, if I'm thinking of chopping up meat the way that I think that this blade is going to macerate the meat, you know, then I don't think that my 16-ounce boy is big enough to do anything worthwhile. And I don't know about the blender, like the pitcher, blending meat in that either. I think even though the Ninja is a really good food processor, even this 16-ounce chopping bowl, I just think for meat, I would probably want to use a different device. Maybe something that was kind of designed with that idea in mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you would do it. But if you want to try, it's only $57.09, and you can have at least 3 attempts at it because you got the pitcher and the 16-ounce chopping bowl, and the other one, I think it's 32 ounces. I'm not sure. I like the time format and advice. You should include the GMT hour, just saying. I suck at doing conversions. And we got my man Rover here with, hey, I'm going to have to get some of these pretexts from you. I'm going to have to get some of these and copy and paste them and add them to my stream deck. I think that'll be a real big assist for me on days that you're not around. Thank you, Rover. Becky says CDs are so 90s. Yeah, so what? What's up? Why are we talking about CDs for? I got a bunch of CDs. You know what I'm saying? I got lots of CDs. Back in the early Windows days, I had a monster machine following hard drive types in it. IDE drives, SCSI drives, floppy drives. 150 pounds for a computer seems reasonable in the 90s, I suppose. I was there before Windows, says Becky. I got a Tandy. I got a Tandy 64-bit from my brother. And it was his, but we were all allowed to like play it and stuff. And it was just me and my brother, but it was his. And then he stopped playing it, and then it kind of got shuffled away. And then one year, for Christmas, he gave me all that electronic stuff that he had. I got his Atari 2600, and I got his Tandy 64K. So my first real computer at single-digit age, my first personal computer was a Tandy. And then after the Tandy, I don't think I ever had like a desktop at my house. I think my first, like, my family wasn't like very techy, you know what I'm saying? I was the nerd growing up. But I think that my first laptop ever, it was by a company named Bondwell. And it's extremely likely, it's extremely plausible that I have that old Bondwell laptop in this house right now, but I could be mistaken. But it was a 486, and it had a black and white screen. That was the first LCD black and white screen personal laptop that was running like a Windows platform. You ever try playing Chips Challenge in black and white? It's hard, okay? Hard times back in the late 90s, mid 90s, when you got a black and white Bondwell 486 running Windows 3 point whatever, and you're trying to play Chips Challenge. It's hard. And then after that, I didn't grow up very rich, right? So we never had like money to dedicate to a PC. And so when my grandfather passed away, I had received an inheritance, and it was like a very I'm not trying to get gains off deaths, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't get like a lot of money from the inheritance. So the money that I got personally, it was really easy to make the decision to want to spend all of it on a new computer. Because that's what I always wanted, you know, and I was young, whatever. So, and I know that I have this computer in this house in the back for sure. It was a compact Presario K62. It had an AMD 2 processor in it, and it had 16 megabytes of RAM with 4 of those megabytes allocated to video memory. I'll never forget, because that was what the sticker said on the side of the 2-inch bezel. But it was a color monitor, and it did run like, I don't know, probably Windows XP, maybe 98. I don't remember. I bought it in 2000, so it probably ran Windows XP. And that's when I was like hanging out a lot, like on Napster and stuff. Those are stories for different days, but I'll tell you another quick story before we move on to the next product after the Ninja here. When I got my computer, I was eating up all the phone, right? So my mom ended up getting me my own phone line so I could have my own dial-up. But back in the day, at that time, and this has got to be like, I got this computer probably, it's got to be like late 96 or early 97 when I got the computer. But anyway, so I got my own phone line in my bedroom for the first time, so that I could have my own dial-up. And the lines at the time had the ability, like underground, buried underground, these phone lines, they would just pair them up. So my voice line and my neighbor's voice line, they ran on the same line, but because the voice line was split, I could never get over 38, you know, on my 56K modem. So I called up Bell, you know, who was running the phones out here, and I'm like, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, we'll come figure it out. So they come out and they told me that story, you know, they told me the fact about the split lines. And I'm like, well, is there anything that you can do about it? And they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. We'll just come out here and dig up the ground and split the line off. You'll have your own line. And then you shouldn't be experiencing these speed issues. Not a problem. So I'm young in high school, and I didn't tell my parents. And then like a short time later, Bell came out with a big backhoe, and they dug a big scoop out of the yard so that they could just swap a couple of thin gauge copper wires so that I could go from like 38.8 to like 51 maybe. So really, really crazy times back in the day with my first computers. I don't know why We were talking about CDs are awesome or something. I'm not sure why I started talking about that. But yeah, my first computer, it was BASIC. Rover 1 minute ago, I see the comment. I was teaching myself BASIC. I had all the Tandy thick books and everything. I got an Apple IIc in a bag in the closet in the back as well. I'm hoarding a little bit of old tech. That is cool. I got a little bit. I got a Dreamcast. I got a Sega Dreamcast video game console, but it's the black Sega Sports version. But unfortunately, I don't have the black Dreamcast controller for that system. Okay, this is why I can't be hanging out with you guys, man. Y'all get me to talk about stuff that's not products. But like I said, we're taking it slow today, so I'm just joking around here. But yeah, my first personal computer was a Tandy, and then my second real Windows computer was a 486, and then I got that K62 compact Presario 1440, I think was the model number. I can't remember. But yeah, I learned a lot of stuff on that. I went from BASIC to HTML. Hey, when I went from the Tandy to the Windows machine, I went from BASIC to HTML. Okay, let's take a look at this chat, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Okay. Using that basic compiler, wrote a D&D character generator. That's cool, man. I tried, but I never got into it. Like, I tried to be good at basic, but it was hard. Like, once it started getting a little more difficult, I kind of petered off and got interested in different things. Previous to the K62, previous to the compact Presario that I got, and I guess it was in high school, and I started in 96 and I ended in 99. I graduated in the summer of 2000, so maybe October 99 my grandpa passed away. I can't recall, and it's irrelevant at this time, okay? All of that kind of information, but old times. That was my first personal internet. Like, I had the Bondwell laptop, and I had the Tandy, no internet. So I sucked up a lot of internet at school, and then my first real internet was on that compact. And with the compact, that back then, I had to use the free dialer. So I always had like a big banner at the top of my screen. And at the time, they were always like running ads for Little Nicky. Remember that movie? So I always think about Little Nicky whenever I think about dial-up internet. Anyway, y'all are opening a box that I can't close right now, and I've got to keep moving with the show. So yeah, the good old days, Charles T. Absolutely. Thanks for joining the show today. Take it slow. You're doing great. Yeah, thanks, Boston Butterfly. I appreciate you. The compacts, yeah, Aztec, that's what we call them. I don't think that I can show it. It might be a little too buried. Yeah, they're a little too buried. They're a little too buried, but one day I'll dig them out of the closet. Oh, my mic stopped? One second. Yo. Okay, I think you can hear me now. I must have stepped on my cord when I went to the back of the house. I think I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me right now. I walked to the back of the house, then I come up here and my microphone light was off. That's going to change. That's going to be another change to the show. I'm getting a lapel mic soon, or a lavalier mic or whatever, so that I can maybe prevent this. Because I do seem to have these audio issues. My USB cable is so loose in my Yeti. My Yeti's a great Yeti. I think it's just the cable, And a few times, I can admit, I've kicked my long cable and violently yanked out the cord, so that made me upset. Okay, but yo, we haven't talked about products in a few minutes, and it's already 8:20, and I did like 3 products, so I'm going mad slow. So we'll pick up the pace a little bit, but let's talk about the OBSBot next, and that is the camera actually that I'm broadcasting the show to you from today. I really, really like this OBSBot camera. It has baked-in features, gestures that you can wave your hand, and the OBSBot is going to follow your face and track you around the room. Not like normally I'm squeezing all the way through, but today it's a little bit tight, so I'm going to forego that option. But really, really great ability to track you all over the house. And also it can zoom on you. When you hold an L shape with your hands, the OBSBot can zoom. Try zooming on me. Here, try zooming on me, okay? So out of the box, you're going to get a 2x digital zoom. Excuse me. That you can change with software that you can download for free online. And once you get that OBSBot webcam software and those firmware updates, forget it. You got so much power with the OBSBot, like so many different ways to operate it. And what I want to tell you is that when you get it out of the box, these gestures work. You know, now it stops tracking me because I put my hand up, but we're going to have it really just start tracking me again anytime. It doesn't matter where I'm at. If I'm off screen, it's going to find me, okay? I like if I'm not centered, it'll find me when I hold my hand up. But now, like I was saying, out of the box, the zoom, it's 2x digital zoom by default. But once you install the OBSBot webcam software, okay, then you can zoom up to 4x digitally. And right now we are at about 3.5 times right now. And so I got some shortcuts that I can use to do zooming. Now this is going to be your full 4x digital zoom with the OBSBot Tiny 4K. And it looks pretty good. I'm looking at myself over here on the monitor. It's not too bad. It's keeping me well centered while it tracks me around the room. And it's such a relief to have a camera like this that we can do the zoom in on the table and everything. And it saves having to have another person here running that camera or having like multiple cameras set up. So you can save system resources with your OBSBot, you know, not having multiple cameras set up if you're doing a stream like this. Now the camera is still tracking me. I can see that because I have eyes. Okay, but we can jump back to my wide shot there and cancel the tracking effect. And so the OBSBot's a great webcam. It comes in this really nice pack. It comes with a case. Let me say that again, okay? It comes in this box, okay? And in this box is this really lovely case that is soft but also hard. It's going to protect your OBSBot. Now, it feels like it's kind of like a plasticky kind of material that is coated in a fiber. And it feels like if you were to like splash on this, it would be better than splashing on the camera directly. But don't splash. This isn't rated for water. I'm just saying that's what it feels like. Now, when you open this box, though, look, you get a vacuum-formed recession inside of the case to hold the camera in place when you're not using it. It's got a little mesh top to put your cables in, and it also comes with a monitor mount that is magnetic, and that's what this big silver boy here is. That's the magnetic boy. And it's got a little grip on the front so that you can put it on your monitor. Here you can see. And then it's got a lot of different positions of flexibility on the back end, as well as a little adhesion piece for maybe a more permanent mounting thing. Now, one thing that I do gloss over very often when I'm talking about the OBSBot Tiny 4K PTZ is that what do I gloss over all the time about it that I want to tell you about right now? There's something that I want to tell you about this camera right now, and it slipped my mind. So while I try to have it come back to me, you know, what's great about the OBSBot, this is what the camera looks like, is you're going to get that gimbal. You get this gimbal on this base, okay? Oh, I remember just now what is the important thing. Before I talk to you about the gimbal, I want you to know that this is a more traditional way to sit the OBSBot, but you can run the OBSBot upside down. You can run the OBSBot upside down. It has a 1/4-inch mount on it so that you can screw a traditional tripod into it. So really easy to mount it wherever you want, the ability to run it upside down. And like I'm saying, that gimbal here, that gimbal is going to offer you that access of, that's what the PTZ is, right? If you're unaware, you get the pan, right? The camera's going to turn left and right on this gimbal, and that's how it tracks you. Also, you're going to get the tilt. So it does go up and down. Now, I didn't really feature that because I'm standing behind the table right now. So I didn't know how much it would like really track me behind the table. But like I can duck low. I can duck low. See, it's following me. It's following me down here. Hey, little gimbal. Hey. You know what I mean? But yeah, really great at tracking you. And like I said a couple times over already today, it's awesome to have this product because it doesn't need to, it replaces a cameraman for simple shows like this, you know what I mean? And really gives you the ability to be in more control over your presentation. So like I was saying, it does give you that pan tilt, and then it also gives you that 2x digital zoom out of the box and up to 4x digital zoom when you download the software. Now, another thing is that you can control multiple devices with global hotkeys. The OBSBot webcam software is so robust. I mean, it's not the most robust software. That's not the word I want to say, but it does have a lot of global hotkey support. So if you have multiple OBSBot devices, you can jump in between those devices with hotkeys. So if you have a Stream Deck or Touch Portal or whatever you're using to execute macros on your computer during your stream, you can do that with these. You can do that with the OBSBot and like sorry for being redundant, but I'm just telling you again, you can control multiple devices, right? So you can hit a shortcut and start operating that, and then hit a shortcut to jump back to the other OBSBot device and control that all from the same Stream Deck. And that's a really useful feature. Now, I don't have multicam set up in that sense today, but soon, okay? Soon it will be different. Okay, so that's the OBSBot. Today it's $269, so it finally fell out of its $215 sale that it was on for like 2 weeks. I don't have any information here about any deals or anything going on with that. Hey, Sky, thanks for following 2 minutes ago. Appreciate you. Okay, let me take a look at this chat. Yeah, $269 for the OBSBot Tiny 4K PTZ. Now, another quick thing about the PTZ is that if 4K is not your bag, baby, well, maybe 1080p is, you know? So click through the carousel and check out the OBSBot store. They make a lot of great cameras. And in regard, like I was just saying about the 4K PTZ that I'm showing you here, the tiny 4K, they make a tiny 1080p PTZ, and it's over $100 cheaper than what the 4K option is. So if you're just looking for some gimbal action in a more stationary kind of setting, check out that OBSBot PTZ Tiny 4K today, okay? That's how we do it. See, rover handling, hearing fine. Computer terminal, late 70s for me. Yeah, I was born in 82. And yeah, I didn't do BBS or nothing like that. I didn't even have like, that wasn't even like something that like I went to somebody's house and enjoyed, you know what I mean? I didn't get online until more traditional internet in like the mid 90s, probably after grade school and then going into grade 9. So like around 96, 97, that's about when I probably started consuming a lot more internet, 96, 97, when I was in high school in the computer lab. And we used to download the Yahoo web browser maybe not Yahoo web browser, but we would hang out in Yahoo chats in web browsers. And at the time in 97, 98, Mima's home. Mima is home. Mima's home. She's going to be walking through that door in just a second, and she might be tired from work, okay? So we're going to be really soft-spoken and extra kind to her today while we're in this live stream. I'm not going to mute my microphone, and you can greet her with me in real time. I guarantee she might feel a little bit of frustration about not being able to get through the kitchen here, so might have to make that happen for her, but I don't know if I should start the next product or wait for her to come in. But the OBSBot Tiny 4K, I think that's what I was talking about. and how it has a 1080p version. I think that's what I was saying a second ago before I saw Mima come in. And yeah, really great camera. I love that it has that PTZ function. I stand really stationary here, but I'm hoping soon that with new episodes that we're going to be coming out with, I'll be able to be more dynamic with my presentations and move a little bit more. Right now, walking back and forth serves no purpose. Serves no purpose now. But yeah, so let's turn that gesture off. Let's go to our wide shot here real quick. And I'm kind of burning some time right now. I'm waiting for Mima to come in. And then as soon as she comes in, we're going to hit that next thing. I don't know if she went and got groceries or not. I don't know what her plan was. Dude, that's too old. Dude, yeah, Rover's taking care of the roll call. So we're chilling. We don't got Blake. You're just a whippersnapper to me. He hide hide the rolling pins. Okay, let's move on to the next product here, and it's going to be the Logitech Litra Glow. And yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for Mima to come in here. I don't know if she got groceries or anything, but we'll figure it out when she comes in. I'm just kind of like dead stopping myself because I don't know what's about to happen next with her entry into the house. But we can talk about the Logitech Litra Glow. I got that bad boy right here, and the box is just kind of hiding here all day behind some headphones. But that's what this is here. This is the Logitech Litra Glow, and it's a really fun little key light that you can use at home. You can mount it on it has a 1/4-inch screw, so you can mount it on a tripod, and it has 5 different color options. Sorry about that. I'm just grabbing this cable here. The Logitech Litra Glow has 5 different warmth options, ranging from like a orange light all the way up to a white light that almost looks like gives off a lot of blue. And I think that's going to be this setting here, the coldest setting. Now, I'll show you here in a second, but on the back of this light, you have a few different controls: your power setting, your power setting, and your light intensity setting, as well as your color gradient settings. Okay, now you get 5 different. Excuse me. Let me drink some water and talk about this light. I think Mima brought some groceries home. I'm not sure. The light. Okay, yeah, the light has 5 different color intensities, and it has 5 different. So, man, let me say it again. Let me say it one more time. I'm not struggling. I'm just, I'm literally watching Mima in a security camera, and it's kind of throwing me off. And it also looks like it's snowing outside right now if it's not raining. Okay, but with the Litra Glow key light by Logitech, you get 5 different warmth intensities and 5 different brightness intensities. So you get 25 different settings, essentially, out of this key light. And we're going to fire through these right now. This is the coldest setting, so kind of its bluest setting. And look, so we have really low intensity. This is the lowest intensity. So of 5 settings, this is 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 options. So you can see that the light gets really, really bright. And it also has 5 different warmth intensities, like I was saying. So this is the coldest, the white, and then it goes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I recognize that these are a little harder to see, but you can definitely tell that this is a more yellow light compared to the white light that was just showing a moment ago. Now, what is a really great feature, I think, about this Logitech light is that it has like this bezel-less diffuser. So if we put the light flat on the table, you can still see the light coming out. That's because the diffuser wraps up and around. It doesn't have a bezel around it, which I think is really cool. Okay, so what else about the Logitech Litra Glow? It runs on USB-C, and it doesn't take batteries. Okay, so even though it's easy to remove it from this stand, and it becomes extremely light and right in the palm of your hand, this light, no batteries. I think Mima's, I don't know if she's explaining. Hey, Boot, what's up? Welcome home.
I know you said whatever.
We're doing a live stream right now.
I do have some stuff that need to go in the freezer, but you said there's no room to. I don't want to leave it out there because it's not that cold out.
You got stuff that you want to put into the freezer now?
Yeah, but I don't want to move your, like, if not.
What do you have that needs to go in there? Something large or something small and manageable?
It's like chicken. It's okay. Just leave it out there. It is what it is.
Okay. Welcome home.
I don't want to leave it out there too long. That's all.
Well, I'm just doing this show real quick, and then we can handle that, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so everything I need. It's M with a M. It's with a M Rover Mima. Mimma. Okay. C Rover MSC Becky. Slow. Okay. Let's carry on with the show. Oh no, I'm not in trouble, Rusey. I'm not in trouble, Rusey. Calm down. Help her out. We will understand. Okay, yeah, we can do it. Does the fridge open? Does the freezer open?
It should.
Yeah, it should be no problem. I'm going to help her, and I'm going to talk about the light at the same time, okay? So the Logitech Glow is a really fun light that offers you those 25 different... Is this the stuff that goes in the freezer?
Yeah, there's some... It's okay. I don't need your help.
Okay.
Sorry that it's on.
Oh, it's okay. It's just Canadian Go. You don't have to say sorry, but I'm going to carry on then with the show, all right? Okay, so then yes, the Lytra Glow does offer 5 different light intensities and 5 different warmth intensities, and it's really light, and it has that 1/4-inch mount, so you can put it on a tripod, and it has this really nice monitor mount itself. Has this really nice monitor mount itself that is extendable on the top side and on the bottom side, so you can really once you get your Lytra Glow mounted, okay, you can extend it. So, imagine my fingers are the top of your monitor. It stays stationary, and then we have this extension to extend the light up and down, and you can pan it, and also, you can tilt it, and also, I guess, you can pan it in a sense. But also, like I said, you can unscrew this and reveal a 1/4-inch. Here, we'll go here. You can unscrew this and reveal that 1/4-inch, and then you can put it on any tripod. You can put it on any camera mount. I really, really love how light this is. And if you got like a battery that is, portable, then you can probably run this light on that portable battery, and that's a really great feature as well. What's that?
Sorry.
About what?
Just knocked about your table.
Oh, that's okay. You got everything in there now?
But not really. But
So, okay, do we want to put all the groceries away right now?
well, like some of the stuff has to go in the fridge. I'm trying to put just the stuff that needs to go in the fridge.
Do you need some help?
No.
The Lytra Glow is available today for $55.99, and that's 7% off from its $59.99 price point. Check this light out. I really like it. I can't wait to take some opportunities to use it outside, but since it got cold out, I'm not trying to go outside at all. Okay, I'm not trying to go outside at all while it's cold outside. Yeah, we got to get the studio out of the kitchen. Mima does not want that.
Well, no, I just feel bad right now doing this in front of your.
I bet you could hang that from a cabinet door too. Yeah, you could really do whatever you want with it with the included mount. And since I haven't switched my carousel out yet, I'll show you one other quick feature about this. It's just really, really simple, kind of small feature. But on the back here at the bottom, right next to my finger, there's just a little loop for cable management. So if you've got your light plugged in, you can just snap your cable into place, and then it's not going to be like all moving about while you're. It's not going to be all moving about. You know what I mean? While you're extending it or putting it down. Are you sure you don't need any help?
No.
Okay, so that's the Lytra Glow, and today it is $55.99. Okay. Ooh.
I'm so sorry.
Is there any help that you need?
No, I
Okay, I'll let you. Is there any other stuff that you got to do here before we move on to the next product?
I'm just gonna go assess that right now.
Okay.
And plus everything outside because of what you said.
Mima likes to be very accommodating, and sometimes we say things very politely to each other, but it stimulates like, hey, I feel like I should be doing something different while she's encouraging me to do the show. It feels like a test, you know what I mean? It feels like a test. I want to go help her, but she insists that I don't. So with that established, I'm going to carry on with the show here. What's up, Beauty? Are you sure you don't need any help?
Yeah. That's it. This is it.
You want me to put these bags back here?
No, the other stuff can just sit over here. It's dry.
Okay.
Just one more thing has to go in the fridge.
All right.
Or freezer.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to move on to the next product in my carousel. Okay, Booty?
The rest is just like vegetable and fruit. I guess I can wait till you're done.
Okay. All right, let's go back. Let's stay on the tight shot while Mima's putting stuff in the fridge, and then when she's done, we'll move on to the next product. Is there anything else?
That's it.
You don't want me to put this stuff in the kitchen behind me now?
No. Just wait till you're done.
Okay. Is that it now?
Yes.
Okay, welcome home, Boot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on now to the next product in the carousel, and that's going to be the Exa E1000 USB gaming headset. And I got that right here. And also I got the box for it right here as well, really close to the table. So let me untangle these things. Oh, I still have this plugged in, that's why. Man. Oh my goodness gracious me today, huh? Let's put that over there and put this here. And then talk about the Exa E1000 gaming headsets. These are really nice gaming headset. They got a lot of great cushioning on the headband that is kind of like, it is white, and I like that it's contrast to the black plastic headset. These are really excellent at facilitating like noise isolation when gaming. When you put these on, it's hard to hear other noises that are around you, you know what I'm saying? And so really good if you're trying to focus on games. The Exa E1000s offer a USB connection that plugs into any gaming console or your PC, right? That's what I'm holding up here. And, okay, dude, I'm losing my patience. Excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so the Exa E1000 has this USB connection that makes it easy to plug into any console or your PC and offers a simulated 7.1 surround sound. Now, today I don't have the Exa E1000s plugged in, but the white ring around the faceplate is a really nice aesthetic RGB kind of chasing pattern. And also it says Exa in the center of the cup on the exterior, and that's lit up rainbow as well. When you buy the Exa E1000s, they come with this really nice braided cord that feels like of more higher quality than a traditional, say, like rubber feeling cord or plastic coated cord. The braiding here might be plastic, but it's just braided so well that it feels really nice in my hands, almost like a cloth. I don't know what the material of the braided cord is made out of, but it feels good, like I'm saying. And you're going to get an inline volume control as well as microphone mute switch. So you're in complete control of your of like what you're hearing and your privacy if you need your microphone muted. Now, if reaching down to the inline microphone muter is not enough, you can put your Exa gaming headset microphone up, and that's going to be up to mute. So offering you a few different layers of privacy protection by flipping your mic up or being able to mute it from your inline mic. These are dope. They have a nice kind of like a vinyl sort of coating around the ear cups, and then they're accented by having white on the back of the cup which matches the headband, and I'm a big fan of that as well. These are really, really beautiful looking headphones that are ultra affordable. Today, the EXA E1000s are only $32.99, and that's 18% off from their $40 price point. So definitely a nice set of headphones worth checking out. These were on some great deals during Black Friday, Cyber Monday as well. So really, really awesome headphones there. And let's move on to the next set of headphones. And we're going to talk about the EXA E900 PC gaming headphones. And these headphones are the exact opposite these headphones are the exact opposite of the E1000s, all except for that they are good. Now, both the E1000s here and the EXA E900s are going to be having 50 millimeter drivers in them, okay? And these EXA E900s, they're loud. They're really loud. And they plug into your device with your standard 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And they also offer a inline controls for muting your microphone and controlling your volume. Now, these have a little less padding on them than the E9000s, but these have a little less padding on the ear cups, I feel, than the E1000s. These E900s have a little less padding on the cups, but they still feel really nice when you put them on. They do isolate some noise, but I don't feel that they isolate as much noise as the E1000s. Now, another really important key difference between the E1000s and the E900s, are that the E900s are stereo, while again the E1000s are 7.1 surround. The E900s, these come in 3 different colors. They come in purple, which I'm showing you now. Also, they have a red and a green option. So definitely click through the carousel. Take a look at the different color options that EXA has to offer these E900s. These are really loud headphones. When I was testing them out last, they are super loud. And the E900s, I think, are Mima's preferred headphone when she's using her Amazon Fire HD10 tablet. Boom, that's those headphones. And today they're $26.39. That's 27% off from their $35.99 price point. I cannot see anything. I think I might need glasses later, but admittedly, those are really small prices on the phone, and they're crossed out. But yeah, the EXA E900s are available today for $26.39, and these are great. Make a great gift. Make a great set of headphones just to wear around the house if you need that type of thing. Like I said, Mima likes these, and I really like them too. I think Mima might have preferred the red ones, but the purple ones are nice. It's all about your own personal preference. Oh, one other thing about the E900s is that it does come with a microphone, okay, for the left cup, and that microphone is this bad boy right here. Yeah, very easy, kind of like copper wire, bendable in place sort of thing. And it has like a big piece of plastic on it that makes it proprietary so that you cannot plug it in the wrong way into the E900. And then there you go. You got a microphone that you can manipulate to your voice's content. Yeah. Okay, so that's the E900s today. Let's take a look. Oh, we're going to take a look at this SD card reader now. What's left? Only 2 more products, and then I got to go sit down at the table. Okay, let's take a look at this SD card reader by, I believe you pronounce it Suntreezy. Okay, let's get mad close on this one, okay? Okay, this is the, how close can we get this? What happens if we go down here? Not as good, not as good, not as good, not as good. Okay, we'll just go back up to my face. Actually, you know what? I'll just can't even walk in front of the camera because the table's blocking the fridge today. Let's do the headshot, and then let's zoom in just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean all the way. And let's pop this bad boy up right here. And let's talk about this. Let's talk about this product right here, okay? This is going to be the Suntreezy 4-in-1 SD card reader. This is honestly the best SD card reader I've used in a long, long time. I bought this over a year ago, and it just is a solid state. It doesn't have any wires coming off of it, and And what's dope about this, okay, is that it does have four different connections on it. Now, even though it looks like it has 3, it has 4. I really wish I could come out to the table today and show you this. I'm going to show you this in a lot better resolution another day, but you need to see this. You have to see this. So click through the carousel and take a look at the pictures that are posted, but really understand what I'm showing you here. So the 4-in-1 is going to be here. Let me take these covers off. You get these clear plastic covers that cover your little bits, but what you get is you get a USB-C adapter here that you can plug into your Android device. And then on the other side, you get a Lightning one for your iPhone. And then on the opposite side, you get a regular USB-A. You get a regular USB-A on this. But yo, what's dope about this is that it flips up. The USB-A flips up. USB-A flips up, and then it shows a micro USB. And that's what makes it a 4-in-1 SD card reader. So you can plug this into your micro SD slot, or you can plug this into your mini USB slot or your regular USB slot or your USB-C slot or your iPhone. What's great about this is that exactly what I just said. You can plug this into your iPhone. You can plug this into your Android device, and you don't need software to operate this. It just runs files right to the SD cards. Now, there are a couple, let me zoom back in again, because there are a couple other features that I want to tell you about this, okay? So again, really hard to see because it's so small today, but I've got a regular sized SD card slot, SD card, and it just plugs right into the slot. It doesn't click into place. It just sits and it's good to go. And if you're not using an SD card, well, you can use a micro SD card, which is even smaller, and it plugs in on the other side of the 4-in-1 SD card reader. So you can have micro SD on one side, and you can have regular SD on the other side. Now, you don't get to put both in at the same time. I don't think it reads it like 2 drives. I believe you have to choose one or the other, okay? But what's cool, like I said, is that you can plug this into your phone, no app needed, and you can just download files from File Manager to your SD card and then transfer them to your PC with the included USB side. Okay, one final feature that I want to tell you about this awesome Suntrusy 4-in-1 SD card reader is that on the micro SD card side, this is the micro SD card. This is a lightning port. This is a lightning port. So you can actually charge your iPhone when you have this device plugged in. But unfortunately, you can't charge through USB with Lightning. That sadly doesn't work. But yeah, really cool little device. I never got to show this to you before, and I've been sitting on this. Well, I bought this because I got an older computer and it didn't have an SD card reader in it. Excuse me. It didn't have an SD card reader in it, and so I went and bought this solid state boy. What's dope about this is there's no cords that hang off of it. There's nothing flopping out. Nothing's going to get bent. You don't have to wrap anything around to put it away. It's smaller than the palm of your hand. And yeah, I mean, I could talk about this thing all day, just like some of my other favorite products here. But really, the Suntrusy 4-in-1 SD card reader, this is one of the best SD card readers I've ever had. And it makes it easy for me to, if I'm working on a project and I got a bunch of different footage from all over the place, like, okay, here's a prime example of how I use this device. If I'm out at like festival, we go do the festival, right? And everybody's trying to submit content so that we can make a great video about the festival. I got the iPhone. I can grab your data right off your phone in real time. You don't have to message it to me later. No, this is like real life scenario, right? But no Dropbox, nothing. Just good to go. Pop my SD card out of my point and shoot camera. Pop it right in here. I can put these files onto my phone. I can take them off of my phone. So really just read-write access to a multitude of Android and iPhone devices. And like, again, bears repeating because this is new. You can charge your iPhone with the Lightning charge cable, SD card, micro SD card. One thing I didn't say, maximum file size, 512 megabytes, okay? So don't put a card in here bigger than half a gig. 512 megabytes? Half a gig card? Is that accurate? Is it half a gig or it's gotta be half a gig? It's gotta be a half a gig. Is it? No, because I've got I got a 128 gigabyte card in here, and this card reads just fine. So it must be half a terabyte. Half a terabyte. Not 512 megabytes, excuse me. Probably a 512 gigabyte card, I believe, is the maximum that you can push through this. I don't know if those limits are accurate or not. I was reading the product page about it, and I just slipped up my gigabytes and my megabytes momentarily. But yeah, up to a half a terabyte card you can put in this, so you can back up your entire phone with this. You know what I mean? Really, really awesome. I love that it doesn't have cables off it. I love that it has the plastic ends that don't keep your port adapters exposed at all times. So the Suntruzy 4-in-1 SD card reader, really, 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 really worth checking out if you're looking for something portable and easy to use and you need to move data quickly. That is today. Hey, what's up, Rising Siren? That is today $14.99, 21% off from its $20 price point. Yo, I'll go buy 3 of these at full cost right now because they're totally worth the $20 to me. But yeah, it doesn't read anything else except that SD card and that micro SD card. Okay, so you want to be aware of that. But the ability to plug it into iPhone, Android, and PC, and have that mini USB on it as well. Come on. Okay, let's drink a little bit more water, and it looks like we only got maybe one more physical product to look at. And then we're going to go sit down, and we're going to take a look at some product pages and some B-roll, okay? So yeah, once again, though, before I move on, the Suntruzy SD card reader is available today for $14.99, and that, like I said a moment ago, is 21% off from its traditional $18.99 price point. Lifesaver, that device. Oh, you can't see me pointing at it? I'm pointing at the device. It's a lifesaver. Hey, Travel Diva, what's up? I hope that you're doing very well. Lady Bacon, I see you out here as well. Shelby, I hope that y'all are doing good. 9 o'clock. Oh, Blake runs 7 to 9. Is that why everybody's here right now? Because it's 9 o'clock? Y'all think the show's over and we're doing the gift card giveaway? Tell the truth. Is that why y'all just showed up here just now? Because it is getting close to that time, 9 o'clock. But today we decided to move the show way slower than I normally do, and I wasn't so concerned about hitting that 2-hour mark, so probably got a little bit of show left. We got to still head over to the desk and take a look at some product pages there, but I am on my last physical product right now, so we're going to take a look at that. I've been trying to get it to flatten out the whole show. It's really hard, but okay, let's take a look at the last product here. That's physical, and then we're going to go sit down at the desk, and that next product is going to be... Is it really 4 p.m. where you are, bro? That clock is broken, LOL. Well, the clock's not broken. It's just not on right now. And no, the time is 8:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? I'm near Detroit. Okay, but we're going to take a look right now at another product that I've never talked to you guys about before on the show, and that's going to be my VivoSun seedling mat. And wrap it up, like we wrap it up. I'm trying. I still got to go do the stuff on the computer before I can wrap it up, though. Okay. Let me move all these things out of the way so that we can kind of get this VivoSun product showcased here for y'all. It's kind of been I've been trying to get it to flatten out all day because I haven't used it in a while. But as you are well aware, when we do the show and talk about the microscope, I talk about how Mima and I do horticulture stuff. We grow like little flowers, and we just like to do plant stuff. And for a while, we were doing a lot of plant stuff inside, and so it was kind of cold in the back of the house. Even with the heat on, we found it difficult to get some of the flowers that we were wanting to grow to germinate. It was just too cold in the back of the house when we were doing it. So what I ended up investing in was this awesome VivoSun heat mat. And that's what this is here. Okay, it's just a piece of plastic that gets hot. It's extremely thin. But this is perfect for germinating seeds, okay? And what's awesome about this particular heat mat is this one does come with an included thermostat. So if you click through the carousel today and check out the VivoSun 10 by 20 and 3/4 inch mat, you get the kit, and in the kit, you're going to get the mat, you're going to get the thermostat here. I'm going to lay it down for a second, and also you're going to get this really lovely bag to hold it all in place. And today I've got a drinking glass in here to hold it up. Okay, so we'll just do that. Let's move these cables out of the way for now because it's kind of a little bit of a cable kind of thing. We're going to move these products out of the way for a second. We'll put them back afterward. But yeah, don't let this rat's nest of wires fool you. This is an awesome product. I use this a lot, and it's really good. And even though we haven't been growing flowers in the house lately, I'm so glad that we got this because we can use it whenever we want. So what you get when you buy the VivoSun seedling mat here is going to be this thermostat. And this thermostat is cool because I don't have it plugged in to give you the physical demo today, but it's extremely, extremely, extremely easy to operate and understand. You're going to have an up button. Where's my buttons? You have an up button, a down button, and a set button, okay? So when you plug your heating mat directly into your thermostat, you'll have the ability to control precisely the temperature that you have this seedling mat set to be at. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's really rolling up on me today. But like, let me show you some more stuff. You can, like I was saying though, before I show you more, you can go up and down to set your temperature and then press the blue button to set it. Once you set your temperature, that is the temperature that this mat is going to put out, right? And then here we'll go like this. We'll go like this today, just real quick. Hold on. I do like the table, but my elbows are hitting like the Noco box and stuff, and it is a little bit cumbersome, but this is probably one of the last times that we're going to do the show like this. Maybe we'll do it like this on Thursday as well. But yo, this heat mat is exactly what I said. It's 10 by 21, and it has the thermostat built into it. You can set the temperature of the thermostat that you want, and then the heat mat is going to put out that temperature consistently for you. And then also on your thermostat, there is a temperature node, okay? So once you set your temperature, it will kick over to read temperature from this node. And what's great about that is that when you got your plants on your mat, see, like, don't let this be indicative of it curling up and whatnot. I just haven't used mine in a while, and once we warm it up, it gets a lot more pliable, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we can put our seedling mat on here. Man, this demo is not going well for me right now. You can put our seedling mat like this, right? And it sits under, and then the heat just transfers through into your mat, and then we put our stuff in rock wool. We put our plants in rock wool, so we have these little containers to hold all that. And yeah, this is great. And then we can put our temperature node like really close inside. It has a little suction cup so that you can put it on the dome, but you can put this wherever you want. If you're germinating seeds and using these little domes, you can really take the sticky part and stick it to the roof of the dome, and then that's going to tell you how much, you know, it's going to give you a pretty accurate temperature reading. So you can give them one of these. You know what I'm saying? You can give them one of these. Like, this is a really bad demo right now. Okay, so yeah, you can give them one of these, right? And you can stick the suction cup to the inside of the plastic, and it's good to go. These hold temperature so well. I've never, ever had issues with the heating element in my VivoSun heating mat. And you can buy replacement mats for cheaper than the cost of the kit together. But really, you can't operate the mat without the thermostat, okay? So you can plug the mat in, but I don't think that you have any ability to control it without a thermostat. So today, the VivoSun thermostat and heat mat kit is available for $37.98, and that is 26% off of its $50 and 98-cent price point. So this is really fun. Anyway, this is a really fun product that is really helpful if you're trying to grow stuff inside, whether it's flowers like I keep talking about. If you're trying to grow flowers, this is helpful. If you're trying to grow herbs or spices and you just need the right amount of heat to keep your plants warm and cozy while they're germinating, then this is going to help you with that. This is going to help you with that very well. I've been very satisfied with my VivoSun mat. And yeah, so it does curl up and stuff, but that's only because I've got it rolled up and put in this, you know. This is the container. This is the bag that they give you. And so, yeah, you have to roll up the mat in order to get it in there. So does hold its shape if you keep it rolled up too long. Yo, that's it. That's all the physical products, man. That's all the physical products. We did them in 2 hours today, but I did a lot of fun talking with you guys. I like talking about my first computer and whatnot with y'all today, and that was really great. I enjoyed that. But we're going to go talk about more products right now. But today, I think I might have the ability to switch cameras without having to play all that loud music. So I'm gonna attempt that right now. I'm going to attempt to make the move over to the computer in real time without putting the screen up or anything. So I'm just going to mute my microphone for 1 second though, okay? Go ahead.
I was going to say, how long is this part going to take?
A while. I'm doing this job. What's up?
I don't know, like
food?
Yeah, like I
do what you want. I already offered to help you. You said no.
No, I'm talking about cooking the lasagna.
Okay. I think my microphone's back on right now, and so I just got to scoop up this iPhone. And I don't need my Stream Deck for the show. So you just put this bad boy right on the desk, just like that. And then what I think is enabling me to be able to do this smooth transition right now, is that I should have a camera hooked right up to this computer right here, right now. And I'm thinking that I should be able to switch over to it. Watch this be the issue that I had earlier. Let's see if we can switch cameras. Ho, 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 ho! Yeah, boy. And you can hear me? Oh, my goodness. We're done with the wide shot. I don't need to move the Obsbot, though, right now. Boom. Yo, how awesome is that? That just took only a few seconds to do instead of rushing around and taking the Obsbot off the tripod and then rushing over here and screwing it onto the tripod. I got the power comp hooked up right now. And how's it look? How am I looking? How am I sounding? Hey. Doot. Clown Live Evans 2 minutes ago. What's up, Evans? What's up, Garrett? What's up, Island Girl? Hope that y'all are doing very well. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Lori B, what up? I hope that you're doing very, very well, just like everybody else. But, yo, we're going to get this part of the show underway where we talk about products, okay? I did 2 hours. I did a long show today, and I knew that I was going to. So it's all good. Yeah. Oh, okay, I do have to move my camera. That should be okay. This should all be very well good. Yo, let's move on, though, now to the next product that I got. I'll check the chat before I do my B-roll. Let me set that up. Boom, cool. Yo, let me look at this chat real quick. Do people like it when you tell them that they're not doing roll call? They know. We're taking the roll call for the whole show. They know they should be here. Boston Butterfly forgot me, Stargazer. I was worried those who didn't do the roll call. Yeah, okay, I'll let you guys keep working out the roll call. It doesn't look like there's too much about products popping off here. Learning new tricks, says Rising Sun. Yeah, well, yeah, things are a little different today because I set up the bigger table, and so things are repositioned in a way that I figured it out. I figured it out when I'm about to switch everything around. We're going to go put the whole show in the living room soon. You want to see what the living room looks like before we talk about the next product?
Really?
Is it okay if I just turn the camera out here real quick? This is the whole corner. It's hard to see, but feel crazy. I can't start the camera. Hold on. I got to start my power conf again. It's not even plugged in. Oh, good. I had it muted here. Can you hear it and see me now? Look, I cannot grab my devices and move them around the house as I wish that I could, okay? I just wanted to show you the corner of my house, and everything exploded in my face. So we're going to have to take a look at the house at another time, all right? But we're going to move it over here into the living room soon, and I think things are going to look a little bit different when we get the opportunity to do that. Stargazer says, sorry to hear that. What's going on with Stargazer? Let me check. I have a hereditary hiatal hernia. Surgery failed, and I have to have it again, and maybe my stomach, and maybe stomach flu. Well, stomach flu, that'll heal, but that surgery, well, also may heal, is a very, very. It sucks that you have to go do it again. That's what I'm saying. Where's my camera? It sucks that you have to do it again, and I don't like that. I've had some back surgeries and stuff, and it's not always a pleasant thing. But maybe this time will be the time. You know what I mean? So I'm keeping you in my thoughts about it. Sound. Poor Blake. Hi, Blake. But you should be able to hear me right now, right? Feel better. Thanks. Yes. Hey, cool shopper. Sorry. Feel better. He needs a wireless. No sound. Oh, yeah. Didn't know. Twerk. Yes. Thanks. It's okay. I'm caught up with Stargazer talking about what type of hernia she has. Can you hear me now? Okay, good. I'm moving on with the show. Thank you, Lori B. I'm carrying on with the product pages. Let's get this thing moving, okay? Now it's time to watch these videos, and we're going to do that, so let's do it. The first product we're going to take a look at is going to be the Time Kettle language earbuds, translation earbuds. Let's check these out. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm having a bad show tonight. Let's unmute this. Make sure that our other thing is muted. It's not. Now we go here and hit play.
Today we're taking a look.
Okay, here we go. I'm so sorry. Today's not a good day.
Time Kettle. This is their M2 language translator, which may help you on your next vacation if you're planning on traveling abroad. Now, the cool thing is this does support 40 languages, 93 accents, online versions, or 7 offline languages. So you can do 7 offline if you're in an area that has no data or anything that your phone cannot connect to, which is very, very cool. Yes, it does take an app to work with this. Not a big deal, though. Now, guys, with this, you get the earbuds. Guys, the earbuds can be used as regular earbuds. Now, you'll get about 6 hours of usage time with the earbuds on a charge, and then you have 30 hours of standby with.
Yo, this is 7 minutes long, and we're just going to let it play for a minute. I'll be right back, okay?
Drop it. And I'm going to make sure I can grab the other piece. Now, inside here, guys, you get your standard USB to USB-C charging cable in white. Then you get this nice black case. This black case says Time Kettle right on it. And this is what we're going to talk to you about. Guys, so you get the 6 hours of usage time. You get the translation. You get the touch modes, you get the speaker modes, and all of that cool stuff. You get the offline translations, you get the online translations. You can listen to music with this. This does have Bluetooth 5.0, which is actually quite cool. Will actually connect up to your Fit iOS or Androids, so it works all together. Now, a couple cool things. Like I said, the 40 languages. That's just impressive. Now, I have used this a few different times already, and it actually quite impresses me. Now, here's another cool thing. This will pop apart. It magnetically pops apart. You can use it single or dual, and I've been using it dual. They are labeled left and right, guys. Just a standard earbud. Just like that. Just like an earpod style. Now, it actually flashes green, indicating that it needs to come on. Then you'll just put it in your ear, and you're good to go. But hey, look, that's the wrong ear.
Hopefully the B-roll didn't roll too long. I just had to move the table out of the way so we could put our food in the fridge. You got me tripping out. And so let's go back to the video and jump ahead a little bit and see what's going on.
Out of the charging bases. Of course, we're going to set them right and left.
Oh, yeah, the translation earphones. Okay.
It indicates and flashes green, of course. Now that it did that, it should pop up. Listen mode is what's really cool. Now, this is where you're going to pop up. It's going to give you this little black screen. Of course, it is in 2 different languages, but if you hit this little indication up here in the corner next to the star, it'll indicate right here that we have select language for the earbuds and select language for the actual phone itself. Now, if we click the language itself, this is where it gives you the list of languages. Of course, I have it left on English because I would like to hear English. Then if we go down to the bottom, we can actually change it to whatever translation or language that we want, which is very cool. Now, if I click confirm, of course, then there we are. Now, since we are in listen mode, right? We're in listen mode. If we say, hola, let's make sure we have the earbuds in our ears, though. And we are in actual indications of working. And put the earbuds in just like this, guys. Now, the earbuds fit in just like they were if they were pods. Cool. Now that we're on, we have a couple other things, guys. We have settings. This will say volume settings. This will also rotate, font size, show tips, sensitivities, customize translations, and text to auto. So you have all of those options right there, which is actually, it is the translation in the English, which is top one, right? And then down here, it is the translation. And I'm actually hearing it.
That's cool that it goes 2 ways, right? So you can have it like down like a tabletop and both people can read. You don't have to do the back and forth thing. That's kind of cool.
Now, I wished you guys could actually hear this. And it would be really cool if you could, because honestly, everything I am saying is being read back to me.
I speak a little bit of French. Oh, you guys can't see me. I speak a little bit of French. I speak some French. So that would maybe be helpful if I'm like struggling a little bit. But it looks like you don't even need to know the language and it's got you hooked up. So that's really cool. Today, the Time Kettle M2 language headset is available for $116.99. And that's 22% off, down from $149.99. Okay, so check out Time Kettle and yeah, that's what I want to tell you about it. Thanks, James, for that wonderful review. We're gonna keep it flowing here, and we're gonna move on to another video, and that's gonna be this next one that I got queued up here. And the next video that I got queued up here, I think, is gonna be this Yosuda rower. Where's my iPhone? Yeah, it is the rower. Okay, let's watch this video for the Yosuda rower, and then we'll talk about this one a little bit too. Remember the last time we talked about it, how we were like, oh, it would be cool if you could do laundry. You could do laundry because of the water tank inside, but I don't know how viable of an option that would be for a rowing machine. But let's check this one out together right now.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about this water rowing machine with Bluetooth. And the estimated weight of this one right here is 300 pounds. And it is a aluminum dual slide rail, as you can see right here. And it also has Bluetooth, which you can connect to your phone on there. And it also has a screen, which you can put up to like a tablet right here. You can put up to 10 inches with that. And on this one, it's a high quality polycarbonated tank, which is right here. It comes with a little tiny tube of water beads for the water to be purified, and you don't have to replace the water on that. I was setting this up. It was pretty easy. It took me about 30 minutes to set it up. The length of this one right here, from this right here, it says 71 inches from the front to the back side of it. And then you have maximum weight capacity of 300 pounds. Product, it weighs about 60 pounds. As you can see, it's not really as heavy, even with water being in it. It's easily to move and stuff like that. And as you can see right here, it's really easy to set up in my time-lapse video that I have for you guys. So it had the first part you want to do is there's bolts right here on it. There's 2 bolts right there. You will install on that one right there. And then this will be, I would say this would be number 2 because this wasn't bagged up. Because these are long bolts that shoot through the foot pedals right here that you would slide in, and you'll tighten that up with an Allen key right here, which is really simple to do. So you have, it was 1, this was the first step right there to put that on. And then you had 2 on this side right here on this part. You can flip this up, this big part right here, the main part. You flip that up and you add 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. And then the next step it wanted me to do would it'd be adding this on there. So this right here will just slide on there. And then you add the bumpers right here. And on this part right here, you have the mount. So the mount is for the display and for your tablet that you can hold up there. And these right here, they come out like that. So as you can see right here, they come out on both sides, which a tablet up to like 10 inches, I believe, that would fit that. You can put that 10-inch one standing like straight up on that part. So with this right here, you have to take this bolt out, which this is already bolted in this part. So you take those 2 out, and then you have to mount this piece right here. There's 4 bolts right here that was on.
All right, that's definitely a rowing machine, and today it is available for $279.99. This is the Yosuda magnetic rowing machine. Okay, you put the water in it, and it gives you that resistance that you can't replicate with other things that aren't water. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. Yosuda magnetic rowing machine is available today for $279.99, and that's almost 25% off. It's going to be $280 down from $370. So that's a pretty good deal. 24% off. Check it out. And let's move on to this Fantic T8 Apex battery. Is this a booster or a charger? Is this a booster or a charger? This is going to be the booster. So let's take a look at this Fantic booster, okay? And we're going to do that together right here, right now.
James here. Today with a quick unboxing and showcase of a new product. This is from Fantic. This is their T8 Apex. This is a 20,000 milliamp power bank, but this is not just a power bank. This is like a car jump starter. You can jump your battery with this. You can, it'll jump cars up to 8.5 liters for gas and 6 liter for diesel engines. So it can jump a pretty big vehicle very easily. Now this has a 65 watt fast charger. It'll charge in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, guys, and it'll stand by for about 24 months. So if you're on a full charge, you'll have about 24 months standby charge. It'll hold that charge. That is very, very decent. It also has a 3-inch LCD screen, guys, on this, so you can read the battery output if it has an error, start, on, out, and all that good stuff. Now, like I said, it does have the jumper cables for this to jumpstart your car. This is IP65 water resistant. This is a 94 VO flame retardant, so it's kind of flame retardant, flame resistant. This will work in weather conditions from -4 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very decent. But if you're like me, it hits -4 very easily up here. So just remember that. It will charge you could use this in about 5 minutes if you really need it, but it takes about 1.5 hours to fully charge, guys. Remember that.
Okay, let's find the demo.
Pretty fast for
Let's scrub for the demo.
side. So
Do we get the demo?
come my new tool
We don't get the demo.
to USB device. Pop this open over here, guys, just like this. Since it's got charge, we'll plug it in right there, and we'll grab my phone right here.
I like that it.
Plug this in.
Maybe you guys hear the echo because I'm watching the James video along with y'all, and I didn't mute my microphone. But that's cool that you can charge your phone. It's pretty sweet that everything has a USB on it, and like it's so good that you can just charge your basically anything anywhere nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I love that a lot. Everything has a USB port on it, and that's how it should be. And that's how it should be. Okay. But I hope I did this product justice, the Fantic X8 Apex. Oh, sorry, not the X8. We're talking about the T8. The 20,000 milliamp hour car jump starter. What a great feature that you can charge it up mad fast, and it holds its charge for over almost 2 years, 24 months, James was saying. So that's really, really cool. I wouldn't expect a battery like to last that long for a jump start. I thought that maybe it would dissipate quicker than that, but apparently not. I wish that this video had a little demo, but not today with that. Oh, look, here's another quick feature that we can just see with a quick snapshot. It comes with emergency light too. So you get to jump the car. Okay, you get to charge the phone, and you get the emergency lights, which is a big help if you need to jump in the dark, right? So awesome. Thank you, James, for that great review. I see Rover still taking care of roll call. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 products left, and we're going to move on to the Fantic X8 right now. Oh, hold on. Today, the Fantic T8 Apex 20,000 milliamp hour car jump starter is available today for $79.97, and that's 53% off of its $169.97 price point. So if it's more than 50% off, you know you're getting that deal. So definitely click through the carousel. Check out some more Fantic products. I know that Fantic makes some really great stuff as well in conjunction with their jump starters. Okay, so check that out. And yeah, so we're going to move on to the next product here, and this is going to be the tire inflator. So let's take a look at the tire inflator video together now.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at the new product, guys. This is from Fantic. This is their X8 Apex tire inflator. Now, this is they say this does 2 times faster inflation you can go all the way up to 150 psi. It is a cordless tire inflator, so you don't need to be plugged in, guys, which is great. They do say you can use this on car, gas, diesel, electric, or e-bikes or balls, which is actually pretty phenomenal. Now, they say you can go from 0 to 35 psi within 5 minutes, which is pretty good. I really like that you can do that option. Now, you can do a car 4 tires off 1 charge, so you can do 4 cars, guys. But remember, that's going to be like at the approximate PSI level, not 150 PSI. You'll be able to do 13 motorcycle tires, 17 bicycle or road bike tires, or 86 basketballs off a charge. Now, real-time monitoring, so you can actually see digital screen. You can do presets. It'll actually tell you when it's done. And again, guys, 3 to 150 psi. Now the cool thing is this does come with all the pieces you need, of course, right? But you also get the very nice battery, which is 7,800 milliamp battery. You also have an LED indicator light. Then you have, I believe it's a low heat support, so it will actually not worry about burning your hands, guys. Then you have all the pieces that come in this kit, like the ball inflator and all that. Now let's pop it open and actually show you guys this. And in the back, it tells you what it is. The box is nicely done. We have the device itself. I'm going to set that the user manual fixings that you need, guys, right? So this will be the adapter for the ball indicator or ball pump, I believe, which it is, and I just stuck myself with it. First, you have your USB-C to USB. Off. Just be safe with it. Of course, it does have a light, guys. So right here is your screen, large indicator screen. On the bottom is your USB-C charging and USB-A output, so you can charge your phones.
This looks really cool, actually.
Protector, right? And let's fire this up. Let's hold down the power button. Should come on, and you guys can see it's actually got 2 bars of charge, so that's good. Shows 35 psi already. If we hit mode over, guys, here's car mode, just like that. Go over motorcycle mode, bicycle mode, tire inflator. Then just like this, make sure it's on nice and tight. Now, this indicates we're at 32 pounds of pressure. Hit the power button and let it go. Grab the valve stem cover, put it back on, and we're good to go. Now, this is the Fantiques X8 Apex.
Yo, the A8 has, what did he say, 7,000 or 7,200 milliamp hour. I love that it's cordless and that it has a battery and that it has a bunch of different modes on it, and that James said you can inflate up to 86 basketballs with it on a single charge. That's a lot of air. That's a lot of air. It's a lot of compression. I dig it. I dig it. And you can too. And the Fantic X8 Apex tire inflator is available for $83.97, and that's 35% off, excuse me, from its $129.97 price point. Okay. So let's move on to the next product that I got in the carousel. We're gonna get ready to wind the show up. We've only got a few physical product pages left, okay? And then we're gonna give away a $5 Amazon gift card. But next we're gonna get into some Fantic screwdriver sets. So let's take a look also at this video, which is presented to us by nobody else than James.
This is from Fantic. This is their NEX E1 Pro. What this is a 24-piece magnetic precision bit set with an actual electric screwdriver with dual speeds, which is just phenomenal. Now, on top of the speeds, guys, it does do reverse or forward, so you have 2 directions of the screwdriver going in. Then you have the list of the bits, guys, and we'll go over the bits as we can, but some of the bits, including the PH00 or 000s, the PH00, and PH0, PH1, a whole bunch of Torx, and then we have star heads, screwdriver heads, multiple other heads that I don't have the listings for on top of my head. Now, the cool thing is, guys, this is actually a rechargeable device, guys. So it does use a USB-C to USB-A recharging kit. Then it has a 350 milliamp battery in it, guys, that will last up to 2 hours of continuously working. You probably won't be doing that, but it can do that. So at 2 hours continuously working, guys, that's about 400 screws to unscrew and rescrew. Now, it does about 180 RPMs of precision screw, but look at that case, guys. This is a phenomenal case. I love these cases from Fantic. They have the model number down there, the NEX E1 Pro. But the cool part is if you click the top, and I'll show you guys this, click it, it pushes out. Once it pushes out, It slides out, and then you have the shell. Then you have the kit. And this is where you'll see the full list of kits. Now, the upper part is where you'll see like the longer bits, and then it goes down to a little smaller bits. But then you have the screwdriver itself, and I'm going to pull this out. This is just a beautiful, beautiful little screwdriver. If you guys have ever worked on electronics, doing like 30 laptop screws by hand gets a little monotonous. So with this stops that. Now, it does have 3-mode locking at the bottom, and that is where you'll also see the USB-C charging port. Hopefully, you guys can see that. But if you twist this, guys, one way, it'll instantly start working and going back and forth. And I know you guys do not. I'm going to put it show you guys these. Back of there is the full list. You have a T2, T3, T4, P2.
Boom. So you got a whole bunch of sweet bits. Look, we'll take a look at them together here. We'll take a look at this little list here. Here's all the bits on the back of the box that James is sharing with us. But it looks like a pretty simple electronic screwdriver kit with all the bits that you need to do some precision screwing. If you want to screw with precision, okay, then consider the Fantic Mini Electric Screwdriver Kit. Today, it is available for $31.42, and that is 61% off from its $79.97 price point. Okay, so thank you again, James. Thank you again, James, for another great review. Okay, now let's talk about the Ofuzi handheld vacuum, and that's where I want to be. I want to be talking about the Ofuzi with y'all. This is the Ofuzi H9 Pro Apex cordless handheld vacuum cleaner. This is going to be another review by our friend James. Let's check it out.
All right, guys. Next up is a nice little unboxing here. Now, this way it comes in weighing at 2.2 pounds. It's a little thing, guys. It's little. It's just a little wee little bitty thing. This is from Ofuzi. This is a cordless handheld vacuum cleaner, guys. This has 40 AW, 13 kPa suction, and a 30-minute running time. This is their H9 Pro. I believe this is the black version, but they also have a white version. So we'll actually see which one is which. Now, we're going to tell you about this little thing. Guys, 30 minutes of runtime. Has a 600 milliliter large suction cup dust bin for collection. Has the black locking mechanisms. And it also has a HEPA filter. The HEPA filter will collect 95% off particulates or particles. So let's pop it open and hit my nose with it. You know, it's already been broken up. 2 power controls, guys, plus a filter indicator and a ring power indicator. And I'm going to show you guys that also. But then you have your actual crevice tool. This crevice tool actually has the dust little bristles on it, which is actually cool. But you can do this and extend this bad boy just like that.
That's actually
a
huge
nice
extension
tool if you need the actual length. Now, getting it off is actually nice and tight. They have their Ofuzi little logo, and I actually like that little logo. That's kind of cool. I like the name. It's quite cool. Now I'm going to pull the rest of this out. So we have the vacuum here. Just going to rip the bag. The vacuum at the side. We do have the black version, guys. This is actually the H9 Pro. So, the H9 Pro. Look at that. Nice little coloration. I like the black and green. Down here is your actual container for your actual dust particulates. On the back, you have your little button. This is what will actually pop up and actually unlock. So, let's show you guys that again. This is cool. I have not seen one like this before. You actually press the button right here. You flop the green up. It then opens up like this. Oh, hey. I turned it on. So I like that. It's got a nice mechanism to actually keep it locked so the dust doesn't come out. So you pop it open, grab that, it pops down. The filter, guys, comes out. You can clean out this piece, and you can grab the inner HEPA filter. The inner HEPA filter.
I like that filter.
You guys, if you need one, a new one, or you can clean it out. Very simple. I like how easy that was to get that apart. Put this back in right here, just like this, guys. Put it back in, close it up, latch it, and you're locked. That's kind of cool. I like that. Now, your power buttons right here, guys. You have your power. You have your actual modes. You have 2 power controls. Let me turn this on. you'll see that it is lit up green, and we'll hit the double power. That's quite impressive. Now, that lit up green, that is your actual power ring that lights up, and that's your indication. That's also where you'll see the filter sensor. Now, the filter sensor will actually indicate if it needs to be replaced. I like that. Now, it says fully charged in 3 to 4 hours, so it does take more than I would think. Now, if you have a quick charger, the quick charger will charge that. Connecting up the pieces is actually quite simple, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, you guys will hear this. Now, let's turn this on so you guys can hear this. I'm actually quite impressed with that, guys. That has a lot of suction power. And the dual modes is quite cool and quite impressive.
Sounded pretty quiet. Thank you, James, for the review about the Ofuzi handheld vacuum. Today it's $70, down from $100. So you're gonna save 30% if you scoop one of these bad boys up. I like how it has the dual extension. That's really cool. You don't have to bend down as much or lift as much to get into some corners. Oh, sorry, Travel Diva. We're doing streams for infinite amount of time. Sorry you can't stay any longer, but we're gonna be getting to that game real soon. We're gonna close that. Roll call here in a few minutes after we take a look at our next product in our carousel. Okay, and I'm just glancing down at this phone and reminding you again before we move on about the price of the vacuum and that pardon me, the Ofuzi handheld vacuum is $69.99 today, down from $99.99. So that is that. And then now we're gonna take a look at the memory foam mattress, and then when the video's over, we're gonna close the roll call, okay? And then we'll take a look at the other products, and then we'll get it together. So yeah, let's take a look at the next product that I got in the carousel here before we close the roll call, and that's going to be the Crystal Queen mattress. It's a memory foam mattress. So let's take a look at this.
Today we have the Crystal 10-inch memory foam mattress. I went ahead and opened this up 2 days ago to give it a chance to fully puff up, and I've had a couple of nights on it, which is amazing so far. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
The whole thing is it has several different layers. This top layer is a very stretchy fabric to help minimize motion transfer between the two people, whoever's sleeping on it. Underneath that, we have, there's going to be a comfort memory foam layer below this. Below that is a adjustable memory foam layer that helps. It's corrugated, it's wavy, it helps increase temperature, or not increase, but increase airflow. So this does not get very hot. Below that, we've got a fire retardant level. Below that, we're going to have a high density memory foam layer. And then there's going to be a layer of springs, which you can see right here, sandwiched between those two high density layer of memory foam. Each spring is individually wrapped to minimize motion transfer and decrease the squeakiness from the mattress. And it's surprisingly very comfortable.
I like that the dog chased the cat at the end of the video. I like that the dog chased the cat. Yo, let me type closed in the chat right now. I'm going to do that right now. I see some people getting in there with those things. I'm literally typing it right now. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, boom. There you go. Closed. We're closed now since the end of that Queen Mattress memory foam video by Crystal. And that is available today for $327.99, and that's down 27% from its recommended MSRP of $449.99. Okay, so yo, Faustino, are you genuinely coming in here and doing the roll call accidentally today? Did you just accidentally do the roll call, Faustino? That's really funny to me if you did. But hey, we closed it. You got here just in time, so good luck if you stick around for that. and we're gonna take a look at these products here. So we're gonna keep it going. We only got 2 products left before we do the $5 Amazon gift card giveaway, and so I'm really excited to get into that because this show's been running long show. Okay, so we're gonna probably wrap up by 10. We'll get all this stuff done in the next 15 minutes or so, and let's take a look at this RoboVac. This is gonna be the excuse me, I just got to get the product name here so I can say it to you, and it's going to be the RoboVac X8. This is a hybrid vacuum and mop by Eufy. So let's check this out.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Eufy X8 hybrid vacuum mop from Anker. This is an absolute beast of a robotic mop vacuum combo, so let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that it does. Inside of the box, there are quite a few things, so let's go ahead and make sure that you know everything in it. You're going to get an instruction manual, the mop attachment, as well as some replacement pads, and then you are going to get another filter that you need to make sure you get installed. So once that's installed, you should be good to go. You're also going to get some zip ties to clean up the floor. You're going to get the charging base itself, and then you are going to get the charging cable that is used with the charging base. And then, of course, you are going to get the vacuum itself right there. And taking a closer look at the vacuum itself, you guys can see right here, it's got a very simple but also very modern design. On the top right here, you have that Eufy logo. You have that really nice copper branding all the way around it. On the front up here at the top of the system, you have all of your controls. You have the carbon fiber look. Flipping it over to the back side of this, you guys can see everything right here is really well made. So your bristle attachment right here actually has this really nice rubber attachment around the bristles, and these are basically going to help with rigidity and just having these bristles last a longer time. And you can see in the suction portion right here, you have
Nate,
your
do you
normal
think
carpet
that
bristles, but you also have
no
the
double
purple
tonight?
right
We're
there,
not
which
doing
is
the
for
double
the
tonight.
mopping feature.
Nate, do you
And
think
speaking of the
that
mopping feature,
2
this
brushes
is where the
better
mop
than 1, or is
attachment
there
goes.
something to be said about
So getting
1
that
brush?
installed is very simple, which we will show you guys how to do just here in a little bit. So you guys can also see that on the bottom of the vacuum that you have these 2 tires with these lifting mechanisms, and that's basically going to help this robot vac go between carpet and hardwood without any issues right there. So everything is very well made on that. But let's go ahead and show you guys how to get this thing up and running so we can get your home clean in no time. So the first thing you want to do to get this set up is download the Eufy Home app. Once that's launched, go ahead and type in Add Device, and you're going to select Robot Vacuums. Continuing on, you're obviously going to select X8 Hybrid, and now you'll see that it will pop up because we did turn on the vacuum. It automatically enables Bluetooth if it's not already paired, and then you are going to type in your Wi-Fi network name and password. And then once you have that paired to Wi-Fi, you guys will see right here that it gives you a little bit of instruction on how to place the charging base, just telling you a notice to basically pick up before this thing goes out and vacuums. And then it also gives you some information on how this thing will create a map. Now you are inside of the app, and you guys can see right here, we have a ton of features. Up there at the top, you have battery life, total cleaning time, the cleaning type. You have suction strength, which is pure power, turbo max, and boost IQ. The boost IQ works really well by basically reading what type of surface it's on and adjusting the suction strength accordingly. That you're going to have is up here in the top right is you have the settings wheel, and you have a ton of stuff in here such as manage map, tap and go, cleaning history, you have voice settings, and then down here at the bottom you will see accessory services, and this is basically going to tell you the remaining life on all of the accessories such as the brush and filter, which is really awesome that they included that just so you know when it's time to replace those. And so, like I said earlier, installing the mop head attachment is very easy. All you have to do is slide it on there. It'll click and you're good to go with that mop attachment. That's all there is to it. And you guys are ready to get this thing on the base. All right, and you guys can see that right here, we have this installed on the base, but don't do what I did here. Make sure you have 3 feet of clearance on either side, so forward, left, and right. Otherwise, whenever this thing does try to go and clean, all it's ultimately going to end up doing is turning around and running back into its base. So this right here is just a little time lapse. You guys can see this thing does a really good job of following the wall and honestly hugs the corners really well. One of the really incredible things about this is you guys are going to see how tight it holds around this little desk that I had set
There's
up.
no place to
Purposely
put the
set it
list
like
where the
this to
names
see
aren't
if it would be able to
obstructed.
navigate itself into this little cranny right here and then also navigate itself out, and it did a really good job in doing that. And then regardless if you told it to go back to its home or it does it itself after the battery is dead, this thing goes right back. The Eufy X8 does a phenomenal job vacuuming your carpets and mopping your floors. So if you guys have been looking for a very easy to use robot vacuum, I highly recommend this one from Eufy, and I will see you guys on the next video.
Yo, that is the Eufy RoboVac X8 hybrid vacuum and mop, reviewed to us by our friend Nate, fellow Dragon blogger. What up, Nate? Thanks for coming out in the chat and hanging out with us tonight. We're running a little long on purpose. It's by design. And that's what's up, man. You know, today, Nate, did you know today that you can go and get the RoboVac X8 hybrid vacuum and mop for $319.99? And that's 51% off of its $650 price point. You can get the RoboVac today for half off, more than half off. You got to be hearing me right now. You can hear me. Yeah. I think it was just the first time. I caught it myself before anybody told me. But yeah, X8 today, the RoboVac X8 hybrid vacuum and mop, like I just said, is available for $320, and that's 51% off from its $650 price point. Thank you again very kindly, Nate, for that beautiful review. Love the sound of your voice. It's like angels singing to me. Every time I hear you speak, everything else stops. Okay. But yo, we are gonna get into the last product here, the last video to show you guys, and it's gonna be a foot massager by Fit King. So let's just jump right into this last video and then do this clown race and call it a stream. Okay, let's do that. So let's check out this video together right now. This is gonna be the Fit King foot massager.
James here with a quick unboxing and showcase of a new product. This is from Fit King. As you guys can see, this is an electronic foot massager. This foot massager has a remote control, guys. It does 2 different shiatsu massaging speeds, 2 different massaging mode programs. It has 2 smoothing heat levels. It also has 6 air massaging intensities, plus a 20-minute timer, so it'll shut off after 20 minutes so it doesn't massage you or overheat you. It does have washable foot cloths that your feet go in. Also, this has, I believe, 40 pressure points for the foot. Now, as you guys see, I have it on the chair. We're trying to unbox this a little different for you guys because it's such an item that I don't actually have the space for it right now. So we're going to try and do this with the chair and just try to showcase you guys this stuff as I can. First thing first, you have the instruction manual, right, guys? Plus the remote control, which is pretty cool that it comes with the remote. We really don't need the instructions. I've used quite a few of these, so they should all be about the same. Remember to pull this out, guys, right? And then inside this, on this remote, if you guys can see this, pull the plastic out, and you're good to go. It has a battery. On the control, you have the power, you have the kneading, you have the mode, you have the heat levels, and you have the intensity levels. We're going to set that aside. And then we have a whole bunch of insulation, and then the power brick. So power brick, guys, just a standard wall power brick with probably a 5-foot cord. As you guys can see, nice big brick, standard round power brick plug. Then we have the device itself, and since we don't need the box, we'll just chuck it aside and hopefully not make too much of a mess. And then we will kind of open this up. This is kind of cool. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to kind of bring it to you. Right here, you have a deflate button, so when this airs up, you can hit the deflate if you need to. You have the power button, you have the heat, low and high, modes A or B, kneading, slow or fast, and then you have intensity, low, middle, or high. Very cool. Now, as you guys can see, it's like an egg shape, right? I'm going to kind of slide this forward to you, talk about this for a second. They say it'll fit up to men's size 11.5s, women's size 13s. I have a size 13 men's foot, so this may not fit me, but we're going to try this out. So what's going to happen is I'm going to grab an extension cord. We're going to plug this in. We're going to change views and kind of show you guys this. But right here, these are zippable. So you can unzip this, right, guys? Right here, unzip it. Pull these out so you can wash them. So they give you a nice washable insert and stuff like that. So if you guys give me a second, we're going to change views. We're going to actually get a plug, and we're going to show you guys this working. Okay, guys, we now have it plugged in. We're going to see if my feet in this. And they kind of do. They stick out a little bit, right? So let's hit the power button. And right off back, it's kneading on slow, which is pretty cool. I'm going to turn it up. Wow, that feels really, really, really good, guys, right? Let's hit the intensity level. Low. Now we're at a medium. Let's do a high intensity. Let's change mode. Oh, changing mode changes the whole way it pressurizes. Now it's like airing up. So it's like putting air on my feet. Right? Now that we're aired up. Now it deflates. Now we put it on high. We're going to hit the heat. We're going to turn the heat on, right? We now have the heat on, which is pretty cool. This remote works well, guys. So I don't know if you guys can see this. The remote is working. It works great. Now, I'm just going to say that my feet are actually larger than what it says. So the airbag is actually a little too much. So we're going to drop the air. This would be perfect for somebody with a little bit smaller feet, guys. So just remember the foot size. You need about 11.5 for men's, 13 for women's. So just try to stick in there. As you guys see, my back of my feet are out. So it's not a big deal. The heat feels great. It's got the perfect type of heat, but I guarantee if you took the socks off, it would be a lot better. Now, the kneading is awesome. Now, I'm going to turn the intensity up, and it works well. Again, guys, this is from Fit King. This is their electronic foot massager, guys. This is an awesome machine. Thanks for checking out this quick video, guys, and have a
Thank you, James, for the foot massager review. Oh, yeah, I got to pull this back. Appreciate you in a major way helping me with my show tonight by providing these helpful. Oh, did we freeze up? No, we're good. We're good. Thank you for providing these helpful reviews. Really appreciate you, James, helping the show move along here. And now is the time. Now's the time, I think. I think now's the time. Y'all want to do a $5 Amazon gift card giveaway? Let's do it. Yo, so today, like we have been for the last couple weeks, we've been letting Rover run the roll call in the chat, and he's been doing a really good job. Nobody's been saying that he hasn't. And we've been closing the roll call around, like, when we got like 2 or 3 products left in the carousel. We're going to close that roll call. That's been run for the whole show, which we've been live for like 3 hours, right? And so yeah, sorry if you didn't get in, but it is how it is today. You just got to come and be here before we close the roll call. We ran it for 3 hours. So, you don't have to just come in at the end and try to get that $5. You can hang out with us a little bit too. I certainly don't mind. And, I would prefer it. So, but I'm glad that you're here either way. We got a couple new followers. We're going to take a look and get a new update on follower count in just a few minutes. But yo, since people are not saying that there seems to be a problem with the list, Rover rocks. Thanks, Rover. Awesome. Okay, so I think then the list is pretty good. So we can read down that list of names together here right now. and then we'll add this list from the notepad to the name list for the clowns. So, we got Rover first, and then Boston Butterfly, as well as Becky, Samantha Guevaro, Julissa, Angelica, Leslie Sheffield, Pardon me. Also, we have Bill and Jennifer Lude, followed by Bev Malloy and Robin Luker, Ian B, Island Girl, Russie or Russie. I would say Russie. Russie, Lady Bacon, Woolrich. We got out here with April and David Sepp. Also, Rising Siren. We have Ed S and Stargazer, as well as Bart and Wiley S and Charles T. Also, we have Travel Diva. Hopefully, you're still here, Travel Diva, to play. Sorry, my stream was too long for you. Okay. Also, we got Rising Sun and Evans and Garrett B. Did we put Rising Sun twice? Rising Siren, Rising Sun. I thought I saw a third Rising. I guess not. Evans, Garrett B, Lori B, Margaret, Melissa Johnson, Randy Dresden, Cool Shopper, Kmart Kelly, and our friend Faustino. So that's all the names, and the list starts with Rover and it ends with Faustino. And what did you say that was, like 34 names? What'd you say? You don't have to say it again. I'm gonna scroll up. Probably could have read it. 35 names. Okay, so 35 names starting with Rover and ending with Faustino. Let's select all this and copy this bad boy, and then let's go to names and edit this list. Rover, do you got the spins and the times also? The spins. Okay, I got you. You're doing it now. Okay, I'll keep an eye open for that. But we got 35 names in the list, and it starts with Rover here, and it ends with Faustino down here, so we can hit done there. Okay, and hey Blake, take as long as you want. It's not like you're clogging the deals page. Soon I will be clogging that deals page. You know why? Because we're going to break 1,800 followers before we can even blink. But everything seems to be good. Not yet for the stuff. Okay, well, I'll just 4 shuffles, 35 seconds. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to do a race time of 35 seconds. We'll set that. And then we're going to do these 4 shuffles right here, right now. Almost hit start. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 shuffles on a 35-second race. And let's just get it done. Let's do it right now. Good luck, everybody. As the clowns are racing, I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us on Clown Live, Amazon Live Shopping Experience. ShoppingDragons. I couldn't do where I'm at without this they built up the channel before I got to come out here, but in the last month or so, the team here, we've managed to get at least a minimum of 400 new followers on the channel. So we're gonna make that. Who's gonna win? Woolrich Jr., $5 Amazon card winner here today. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating in this game. And then let me stop this show real quick and message Justin. Okay, I'm gonna send him a message. Okay, I got that message from an hour ago. I got your message from an hour ago, Justin. And I'm saying today that Woolrich is Tuesday's $5 winner. Boom. Woolrich is Tuesday's $5 winner. Bang. So we do that. Then we minimize this, and then we jump back into the scene, and let's see who placed where. Woolrich in first, Russie in second, Samantha in third place, Bart in fourth. Oh, Jennifer, you came in sixth. Becky, I see you in fifth place today. Ed S, Island Girl, Faustino in 10th. Bill, you got to get those numbers up, Bill. Lady Bacon in 12th. Who come in 17th place? Stargazer came in 17th place. Did y'all know that 17 is my lucky number? Maybe you should remember that sometime. Lori B in 18th, Kmart Kelly, April E and B. Let's scroll all the way. Oh, wait, let's go a little bit slower. April, and then, okay, we go a little bit slower so y'all can see where you placed. And then who came in last place? Hey, Travel Diva came in 29th. If you're not here, Travel Diva, that's pretty good news. If you are here, unfortunate, right? Rising Siren in 31st. Oh, man. Boston Butterfly coming 32nd. And we got Randy Dresden in 35th place today, a.k.a. last place. But, hey, that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Sometimes we award prizes to last place. Today we don't. Today we don't, but sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. And yeah, so I think that's the entire show. I don't think that I'm forgetting anything. I guess I forgot to highlight the Fit King foot massager in my carousel today, but yeah, we took it a little slower today. We took it back to the 3-hour roots on the big boy table. And yeah, some things are gonna change around here. I'm gonna move the show, I think, into the living room. And I've got a whole, like, we got this corner of the house, right? But we can't do the show in this corner of the house because behind the flag is the door to the bedroom. But over here off the frame, this corner of the house, like from the wall here all the way to the corner and all the way out, is going to be awesome. There you got Chris started following. Thank you so much, Chris. Hey, I'm glad to see you here. Yo, we just finished our $5 Amazon gift card giveaway on today's show, and it was Woolrich the Jr. who was the winner. And you could have had a chance to win yourself if you head over to shoppingdragons.com/win. And you can fill out your information over there on that form anytime you like, okay? And then when you come back here, when the time is right, we're done today, we do a fun race, a clown race. And then the winner of that usually gets at least $5. But we do product giveaways. Sometimes I'm feeling antsy and I want to give more money away. So we're always doing something big. We're always doing something big here on Shopping Dragons, and nothing says that more than to head over to our dragonblogger.com/300 giveaway. We're doing a $300 giveaway over there, and that is 3 $100 giveaways in one giveaway. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of giveaway in one sentence, but it's the real deal. And that $300 boy, that's right here, scrolling across the screen right here, dragonblogger.com/300 giveaway. Head over there, enter that form, and then if you win, you can win the $100 Amazon gift card, or you can win $100 cash paid out to your PayPal. So that's an awesome giveaway. Head over to Dragon Blogger. Excuse me. Nate just wrapped up his stream, but Dragon Bloggers is always doing live streams. So make sure you check them out. Excuse me. Give them the follow. And then let's do one more follower check before we finish the show. At the last time we checked during the show, I had 1,767 followers. We'll refresh right now. We went down one. We got 1,775, baby. That's awesome. So we didn't dip too much, but we definitely went up more than we started with on the show today. What did we start with on the show? What is the we started with 1763. We got 1775 today. So that's a huge get. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and following. We'll update these tables a little bit later, but soon, we're going to be able to make our A-list application, and it's all because of extended support from people like y'all. So thank you very kindly. Okay, the show's over now. I just got to return to my live stream so I can hit end stream. And like I've been promoting this entire show, okay, things are changing. Things are going to change here, the way they look and the way they operate. I think we're going to start streaming maybe a little bit more here on Shopping Dragons, a little more clown live is what I'm telling you. And I want to make it look a little different. So thank you, every single person, for coming out and supporting the live stream today. I'm going to jump out in the chats, and I'll catch you guys up in some streams out here. And I'll catch you back here on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm scrolling. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, or 4 p.m. Pacific Time. We're going to be out here Thursday night, okay? So come check us out. And that's all I want to say to you for now. So bye, Chris. Bye, Rover. Thank you, Rover. Bye, David. Bye, John. Bye, Kmart Kelly. Bev Malloy. Margaret, thank you. Island Girl. Also, PC Phil. Thank you. Rising Sun, Faustino, and Evans. Also, Jennifer Lude. And those are all the names that I got just at the bottom of my list here. So thank you, everybody else. If I didn't say your name, you know I love extended goodbyes, but I'm done right now. That is it. I'll see y'all out in the chats, and I'll catch you here Thursday at 7 p.m. Bye, everybody.